Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on twitch.tv/Teacloc, and we are playing SUPERFIGHT with the developers. This is a closed beta, as you can see up there on the screen. Let me make it full screen, and let me switch over to the game.
Quick.
Hey, guys.
Don't leave
I'm
me.
gonna reform the lobby really quick.
Okay, I'm jumping out. No problem. Hey, guys. I am ready, live, and...
Fantastic. I'm gonna back out of the lobby really quick because I gotta turn on a thing.
Okay,
and
I'll
then
jump out.
I will reform. Good.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you can hear me. I have made some changes to our earlier config from last week. Seeing sound go through, so I'm pretty confident we're in good shape. And what we're doing today is playing SUPERFIGHT on the front page of Twitch. Now, my channel may not be the channel that's featured. I think it's actually going to be SUPERFIGHT's channel, but that does not mean that we are not going to be there. You will literally see me, my video. It will be part of it. This is our chance to really get out there and meet some new people, and what's beautiful about it. Card Kid, that's an interesting one. Competent. Fresh fighter. What's cool about this game is that you actually get to vote on who wins. You're controlling. You're interactive. I'm just a month old. I'll stick with Power Streamer. We'll stick with Power Streamer for now. Let's see if we can get back into the room. There we are.
Game. Oh my gosh, is that Trightmare?
Hey!
Whoa!
It is
Whoa!
Trightmare.
Whoa! Whoa! What's up?
There he
That
is.
traffic, though, man. That traffic, crosstown traffic in that rush hour. But we're good.
You people with jobs and places to be during the day.
Yeah, you've perfectly captured what it is when 4 people get together to play games, right?
Oh yeah.
So 2 or 3 of you are waiting on that last guy who
Mhm.
inevitably has traffic or, you know,
Mhm.
anything in the way. I realized we were logged in on this account as Liz on Twitch, which is why it wasn't giving me the indicator at first. which is
Ah.
that's fun.
What's up,
We've got
Phoenix?
some cool changes though.
Welcome to the
that will make
channel.
that a bit
Get ready to
easier.
vote. Cute.
So.
The changes. What kind
Yeah,
of changes?
changes
I like
to how
changes.
we will show. We're actually gonna have a more integrated like Twitch panel built into the game.
Oh, cool.
I've
Really?
seen it.
It's not in
I've seen
it's not in this build, but basically it will show who you're logged in as more easily,
Okay.
Okay.
as well as whether you're live or not, and what your current title for your broadcast might be.
Oh,
It
good,
might
good.
Oh, okay. So you don't need to go outside to your dashboard. You don't need to go to your bot. You can just do it right in the game.
You can do it right in game. You can update your title in game live,
I like
and
that.
if certain things are done from this panel, it'll also set your game to super fight if you so desire. So,
Cool.
not this build, but next week's build should show it. It's currently wrapping up testing because there's a lot of moving bits to that, but it's looking pretty awesome. So,
You guys
uh,
iterate very quickly.
we iterate at a reasonable speed. So I got someone at my door here. One second.
Trust me, we know a lot of developers. This is a good speed. This is a really good
Oh
speed.
yeah.
Got it.
Oh yeah. Compared to where I just came from, you guys are moving at the speed of light compared to testing and iteration.
We try.
Yeah, are you
that
still on
being said,
track for July 21st? Is that happening?
We are. We totally are. We
Very excited.
actually have we sat down, was it 2-3 weeks ago, said here's it, this is what's going into launch candidate, and we've spent the last couple weeks implementing testing, retesting, fixing bugs, and we're looking really awesome for next week. So
Fantastic.
and then we've already set plans for the next stuff that we want to update.
It is next week, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
isn't that
already
nuts?
next week.
From today or tomorrow, week from tomorrow.
So everybody out there watching, make sure to put this on your Steam wish list and keep track of it.
Yeah,
Well
so
said.
actually what I'll do here is let's see, on Steam, let me pull up the link for the SUPERFIGHT link, and I'll post that in chat right now.
Can you follow games now on Steam? I feel like that's a
Well,
thing.
you can follow the community, you can wish list
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
And then you can when it's live on store, you can then buy it. So I got the link right here. I'm gonna post it in
Which
chat.
everyone should do because
So in chat, you're going to see a little link to a Steam store page. That's for SUPERFIGHT. You can wishlist it if you don't own the beta. There's a fun little thing in there because when we gave beta keys out, it technically thinks it's in your library. But if it's not in your library, you can wishlist it. We're gonna take that build offline soon as we transition into our release candidate. And then you'll be able to wishlist it. There'll be a window between now and launch where you'll be able to wishlist it if you were in beta, and we'll communicate that to you guys once it's.
And if you also enjoy watching the game be played, you can follow the game on Twitch, and that way when anybody's playing that game, it'll show you that there are viewers playing that game, and you can tune in and continue to vote and participate, or even get an invite from a streamer who might be playing it. So
Mhm, mhm.
Right on.
Key.
Exactly.
It's fantastic. So I think we're all ready. Now that we got everyone on, Richard just needs to hit fight. We're gonna play SUPERFIGHT. If you are brand new to this game, we'll walk you through it when we play this game, and we'll tell you how it goes. Again, my name's Amor. That's Richard. That's Trightmare. That's Teacloc. We got all these awesome people in this game. We're gonna show you how SUPERFIGHT's played, and of course, answer any questions in chat or any questions our guests and their chat might have, Trightmare, you can totally. I know. I meant to tell you this here. You can totally stream.
Ah, yes.
I know.
That's okay. It's easier to just not at this case. I'm hosting Super Fight. It's all good.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm
that
doing
works.
announcements on my Steam with all the viewers on it. It's easier just because I have to literally run out of my car and get in the house. But
Oh no, I hear you. I hear you. All right, cool. I'm gonna hit fight. Let's do it.
Do it. Getting angry. Here we go. See who's up first.
Round 1.
Oh, I'm up.
All right,
Ooh.
Richard versus Teacloc. Fun Games. Thanks for the host. Fun Games 300. While Richard and Teacloc are drawing cards, I'll explain the rules. They're currently selecting one white card, which is a character, one black card, which is an attribute to make a fighter. And then they're going to get a second black card, which is another attribute at random. And then they're going to be left with some kind of random fighter with some either super cool or super bad things that make them a unique fighter for this round. And then they get to argue at you on Twitch and with each other and convince us all to vote for them.
Power Streamer.
Dogman, welcome to the stream. You're in the distant future surrounded by military trying to stop the fight.
All right. You want to go first or me?
Well, I want to clarify something real quick, and then you can take off.
Okay.
But my 2 extra legs. It's not that I'm a 4-legged mummy. It's that I'm a mummy, and when I escaped from my sarcophagus, I stole the legs off of one of the other corpses in the area. So I've got 2 spares.
Just
that can be
extra ones that
like,
you could just pummel me with.
stuck
Just
on
bludgeon
in
me
the
with
cable.
legs.
Yeah, or reattached to me in the case that one of my legs is destroyed for some reason.
Okay. Got it. You might as well keep going. You've done 30 seconds. Keep going.
We're surrounded by the military, right? Which means that most likely the winner of this super fight is going to be the one that can last longest against the military, right? And hold them off so that they're able to go over and kill their opponent rather than getting captured and kept apart. So I've got a bow and arrows, right? And that's got a longer range than boiling oil. So I can keep attacking you from a distance. And you're a smoke monster, so you're incorporeal, and I don't think that's going to help you here.
Did you just help him with that?
Yeah, I think you did just help me. It's my turn now. Ladies and gentlemen, I've already won. Go ahead, type hashtag smoke in the channel if you're watching. I'm a smoke monster. As he said, I'm incorporeal. I have no body. He can have an unlimited amount of arrows. They're just going to pass through. But I have a special ability. I can shoot boiling oil from my mouth at you. And you're a mummy. You've been desiccating for millennium. You're so dry, you're going to go up like... In like half a second, you're going to explode, burn, and be nothing. It doesn't matter that I don't have arms. I don't need arms. I'm going to be shooting boiling oil at you. You need to hit pound smoke in the channel if you're watching. And I won this one. That was a no-brainer.
That's okay. Now
I still feel like I have the range advantage with the bow and arrows. It's not too late. Hashtag mummy, because this is the 21st century, so that's called a hashtag now.
Kiefer Jones says he's one of my favorite Mortal Kombat fighters.
Nice.
oh, smoke. Yes.
Right. I could have gone with the Mortal
There's a
Kombat
lot of love
smoke.
for smoke, man.
See an MKXL?
I think so.
No, probably, is he?
I didn't think he was the newest one.
I didn't just win. That was brutal. That was brutal.
So, for those of you who are new to this, everyone in Twitch chat voted clearly for the Smoke Monster. All 8 of you who voted for the Smoke Monster. So Teacloc wins that round because he made the better case, and Richard helped him.
Yeah,
So,
you did give me an assist, so you get like a half point for that.
you get a half point.
I feel like if the military had something like a fire hose,
What's
you
up,
could
Ghost?
dissipate
How
a
you
smoke
doing,
monster
brother?
Pretty easy. I
Welcome
never
to the
finished
game,
Lost, so I don't know
Phoenix. I
where
have
that
to
one
let you
came
guys
from,
know in
but
Discord.
still
I'm
feel
not
like
sure
a
what
fire
you-
hose is pretty good deterrent.
Oh.
So I'm picking cards. Trightmare's picking cards.
So I'm watching. It's my job
He
to
has
observe
green.
for this round.
So I think
and then what's
he
going to
might have a
happen
good
is
setup,
the next
or
round,
he's just trying to stress me.
Trying
I
to
will
like
play
you
the
out.
winner.
I get psyched out.
The rubber match.
Sorry.
I get psyched out easily.
So I'm
Keys
not
in
going to
your
do
head, man.
Discord for this
Get out of my
particular
head.
game, just so you know.
Get out of my head, man.
There's too much going
Middle
on
Ages,
already
area covered in gas.
between us four.
2, 1.
Alright, let's listen. See who makes a better argument.
God damn it.
All right. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, Terminator.
Hummus.
Was it
Everything
the
turns
T,
to hummus.
Let's say the T1000, because that's fun, right? Liquid
yeah.
metal.
Oh, you don't want liquid metal?
Okay.
Liquid metal. That's what I'm saying. T1000 liquid
Oh, is it
metal.
1000? Okay.
Armed with chainsaw, can run 200 miles per hour, plus all the things that the Terminator can do, which is turn into T1000 can turn into look like anyone. Also, is just an unstoppable killer.
Oh yes.
Yes. So the Terminator, he's come back in time to eliminate. Who's your UFC fighter?
I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar.
Good
on this one.
choice, good choice.
Okay, you went
The
back
big
in
man.
time. You had to kill Brock Lesnar because the future hangs in the balance, and so he comes back in time, and he just uses an array of shotguns, rocket launchers, attack helicopters, and just goes at you with all the guns and rockets that he has because he's a
He's-
freaking Terminator.
He's going pretty hard, and in the midst of all of this rocket launching and explosions,
Uh-huh.
the area is covered in gasoline. It's everything's on fire.
Yes.
Everything's on fire. And I'm lucky enough that everything I touch, and I'm naturally barefoot being a UFC fighter. They don't ever put on shoes. They're constantly in training. So I am fully always in Speedo. And as my naked feet touch the ground, the flames give way to delicious ground chickpeas known as hummus. And yeah, the ground, it's kind of like how Iceman flew in the original Spider-Man animation. I'm just kind of surfing on a plane.
You're surfing on hummus.
Yeah. I'm surfing on a plane of hummus that I perpetually generate underneath my feet. And I am coming to kick your ass, literally. And one touch, and you're just gonna, instead of liquid metal, you're gonna be liquid deliciousness. And I've got all sorts of crackers at the ready. I'm floating down from above on a parachute, so I've got that height
So I was
advantage.
gonna say, how are you going to touch me when you're floating above me and I'm shooting rockets in your general direction?
I don't know,
I'm
man.
floating down.
I'm saying liquid
Frozone-
deliciousness for the
Frozone
win.
Style hummus
My
surfing.
head in front.
Pretty impressive.
That card is
Richard,
now
Richard,
one of
what'd
my
you vote?
favorites.
Richard, what'd you vote?
I'm.
Think carefully.
He can't say.
I don't-
Damn.
Ah,
Oh my
91%.
gosh.
Ah, you killed it.
I think none of this had anything to do with me. It had everything to do with how much people love hummus.
Seriously.
Hummus is great.
People in my
I've never
chat.
felt more threatened by pita chips than when that card
One
was against
in-
me.
Right.
11 votes.
Everybody's
Thank you.
talking about the
Thank you for
hummus
that
in my
one
chat.
vote.
Surfing on hummus wins.
That one vote, I appreciate you. Thank you. It's chicken plastic. Thanks for joining us. You made the right choice. Even though
Okay.
we got Teacloc versus Trightmare. They're going to
Streamer
come out
showdown.
Uh,
Streamer
Yeah,
showdown.
Pipeworks is 0 for 2 so far.
um,
Man,
Yeah,
I
we gotta
thought
pick
that
it up.
Terminator was gonna lock it down. I really
I felt
did.
pretty good about like undead dude with like infinite arrow ammo, and then it was like, oh, by the way, you're in a tiny area covered in oil.
wow.
Chicken plastic. We're no longer in beta. Actually,
Our streamer versus
if we were, I would hook you up.
evangelist.
Infinite ice rink. You're handcuffed together.
You're handcuffed together?
We're handcuffed.
Your hand. It's Obama and a Girl Scout.
It's Obama versus Girl Scout.
Oh
Thank you.
my.
Okay,
You can go
so
first, sir.
okay. It's not just the president of the United States, the most powerful man in the free world. I happen to be riding a battle cat, and I'm wearing a full suit of armor. You're a Girl Scout. Now, you may be 9 feet tall, but you're a Girl Scout. My battle cat will rip you apart, and with my amazing orbital skills, I will convince you to allow my battle cat to eat you for the greater good of humanity. The fact that we're handcuffed together makes it just easier for my battle cat to just reach over and chew you up, just eviscerate you. It's not like you've got a box of Thin Mints that are going to distract me. So this one's going to be easy. Obama for the win. Everyone hashtag Obama in the chat and give me the win. Over to you, man.
It's reasonable. That was very reasonable. And I am a Girl Scout who is 9 feet tall, and I'm carrying a baby. And that baby that I'm carrying, her name is Michelle Obama. To a 9-foot tall Girl
Oh.
Scout, what would be the size of a baby is actually a full-grown woman and your wife. And we're about to play house in the worst of ways because, like many political pundits, you are yourself a puppet, and I am going to proxy run. I'm going to play a game of White House, and I am going to run the United States the way that I feel like. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all cookies. Cookies all day, cookies all night. It's going to be the crux of our new economy as we play the best game of house that you've ever seen.
Oh my God.
That was really good.
How do I vote? How do I vote for the other guy? Can I just give my vote to him? That was amazing. Guys, let this be a lesson. You can take a weird, weak set of cards or what you would think would be weak, and you can crush somebody.
That was really good.
That was brutal and beautiful. Well done,
Dragon
Jane.
the Red. Thanks for the
Came
vote.
up with it on the fly. I love Girl
That's what
Scouts.
this game is, brother.
You're getting pretty good at this, Nightmare.
Jesus, man.
Hashtag thanks Obama is what I'm seeing.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks,
A lot of Girl
Obama,
Scout
for
love.
cookies,
Some
breakfast,
Obama
lunch, and
love.
dinner.
So if
Here
you're
it
watching,
comes.
you can actually vote in chat right now and affect the outcome.
Oh,
Well played.
77% of you.
can't say I'm
voted for
surprised.
Girl Scout.
Oh, damn.
Well
Shredded.
played, sir.
Shredded.
And thank you, chat.
Okay, so I'm just curious. What is everybody's favorite Girl Scout cookie? Since cookies came up.
This is a good question. Tag along for you.
Tag-alongs in the chat.
Thin mints, man.
So Thin Mints are great if you put them in the freezer.
Oh hell yeah.
You can
That's
go
what I
through
do.
like a sleeve in a sitting.
Yeah.
That's how I eat Thin
That's
Mints.
how
Yeah,
I eat them.
it's a sleeve at a time.
Yeah, there's no other quantity.
Seriously.
Why they separate them, I don't know. It could just be a straight stick. A cookie stick.
It's just
And
a
I would-
giant Thin Mint stick. Yes,
They could
exactly.
save on manufacturing costs. They're really screwing the pooch on that one.
I'm seeing Samoas in chat. Peanut butter ones.
Samoas are
my
also
two
good.
favorites.
Yeah.
If you do coconut, Samoas kick ass.
Oh dude. I'll eat like a sleeve of Thin Mints, no problem.
I
this
just
is-
love the fact that Obama got his ass handed to him by a 9
By
foot
a
tall
Girl
Girl
Scout?
Scout.
So here's one thing I really want to hype up. So as we are playing these games and through beta, we're actually logging all these games. We're logging every result, every
Oh, really?
matchup. So what's great is there's a single player mode that I want to talk a little bit about.
Oh.
Where it's called Quick Vote, where you can earn XP and cards just by going through Quick Vote. And we show you archived versions of these games where it's just the matchup side by side.
Peanut butter
And
ones
then
used to be
you,
better when they
you-
put a
you
ton
try
of
to
peanut
predict
butter
which
in,
one
and now they kind of
was
just put a
won the
little
matchup
drop,
based on
so I don't do the
we
technical.
only preserve matches that
Right.
were voted on by Twitch and have a certain number of votes. So then we say, okay, you can predict it. If you predict it properly, or if you figure out what the crowd would have voted for, then you get some XP and some cards over time. So this is gonna be in there now. Girl Scout versus Obama. Someone's gonna click Obama.
Who's gonna predict that? Everyone's
They're
gonna
yeah,
pick
no,
Obama
they're
on the
gonna feel
battle
super
cat
bad. They're
wearing
gonna
a
feel
suit of
super bad
armor.
when they click Obama. And
That's
they'll
why I
be
love
like,
this game.
Nope.
That's great.
You know. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start another game.
Okay,
Okay.
back in a minute.
Do it.
So guys, what we do now is we exit here. We get our XP. I'm up to level 7. It unlocks cards, and cards unlock in real time. So I can get like Samurai during the game if I leveled up during the game by maybe finishing the first match out of the 2. And these can show up at any time. There happen to be a whole bunch of different decks. Ooh, Card Diddler. Nice. I want to be a Card Diddler. Okay. And we're back.
Mysterious crowd button does on the main menu. That's that feature.
What feature? I missed that. I'm sorry.
The one that I was talking about where you can predict how people vote.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's one of the other
Oh.
things under the crowd menu. I'm not going to talk about the other thing now.
That's half of the crowd.
That's half of the crowd menu.
More secrets for later.
I know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun stuff for launch for you guys. Okay. Here we go. Gonna hit fight.
Velocipede.
Round 1.
Is that?
Just Miss says, I've actually never had a Girl Scout cookie.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Somebody
It's
whisper me the
delightful.
address, and I will find a box, and I will mail them now.
Good
That-
man.
That's just wrong.
He's got you covered.
Oh, these two cards would have gone great together. I want both of them. So Plastic Fruit, myself and the guy on the far left, we're developers with the company that is working on this. We are with Pipeworks Studio. And then in the second slot is Trightmare, and in the fourth slot is Teacloc. They are our special guests who are helping us play the game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this regularly on the channel.
Oh, man.
Mhm.
Not long.
Not long.
Death Valley, we're tweens.
Oh, man. Well, okay. It
Okay, so
still works.
how's this crazy cat lady going to take out this redneck?
Tween?
Hey, well,
Come
you
at
know,
me, bro.
for starts,
Okay.
I'm 3 stories tall. So
Yeah.
one might imagine that my cats are about 1 story tall or a half a story tall.
Alright, guys, so voting
we
has
are
begun.
coming strong with
You can go
over
with Cat
20
Lady
cats.
or
Why don't
Redneck.
you
You don't
have
have to
that?
wait,
I'll let
but
you have that.
I
You gotta earn
advise
that
you
title, Cat Lady,
to
by
hear
having
both
numerous
arguments
cats in
before
the
you
double
vote.
digits
Mhm,
at least.
If you don't hear
And
both
then I do
arguments,
have
you
the
may vote
Necronomicon,
incorrectly, but you
so,
can change your vote.
I'm
You
gonna
can vote
keep
a
that
second
close for
time.
now. That until I need it.
Is that
So,
it? Is that it?
Yeah, we're coming at you. Let's
Well,
start it off.
So this particular redneck, of course, has you know, when Redneck King's out, he's got all his redneck buddies, and he's probably hanging out in front of his house drinking beer, waving at his neighbor across the street, who's probably doing the same. They're gonna see this crazy tween cat lady with cats approaching their neighborhood, and what are these rednecks gonna do? They're not gonna just take that line down. They all will go grab their shotguns, get all their friends, and it's gonna be full-on redneck war against the crazy cat lady and her cats.
You are really clumsy, so I hope when you're reaching for that
What redneck-
shotgun, you don't expend
After a couple
all
beers.
of your bullets into yourself or friends or family. So please make sure to handle your firearms responsibly. Unlike
The number of
don't
self-inflicted
handle
gunshot wounds from clumsy rednecks would astound you.
it would.
You are not helping, sir. That also said,
But,
So
but I mean, they're in Death Valley. Like that sounds like it's home for a redneck. I don't know if the
Oh, yeah.
crazy cat lady is used to leaving her house except to get milk.
You're right.
I just
we're gonna need a milk break for sure. But that's when I crack open that Necronomicon and all sorts of stuff happens.
All
Like,
sorts
the
of
entire
milk.
sequel, all sorts of demon milk.
demon milk.
Maybe we get teleported to the dark times like Evil Dead and
Oh,
I
demon
think
milk.
that more directly, what you might use the Necronomicon for is if your cat soldiers are wounded or killed in battle, you can reanimate
yeah.
them
Oh,
and send them
undead
back at the
cats.
redneck.
Rednecks,
that could have
okay,
been a
so
thing.
they've got shotguns and explosives. That's it.
They do.
Dynamite fishing for 5-foot tall cats.
That's what they do. Damn.
That's the typical.
Crushed you.
Freaking three
Crushed.
stories tall and both of your attributes.
Crushed.
I had the thought like halfway through this that like, is this any different than the character I just played? This is the same. This could very well be the same
It
person.
could very well be
And
the
I was
same
thinking
person.
3 stories tall, and the other one was 9.
Nine
It
feet
was
tall.
9 feet. Okay, so not that great of a difference.
Three
But oh well.
stories is like what, 30-ish.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
Depends,
30
depends on the
feet.
story. Yeah.
Well
All right,
played.
time to pick some
regardless.
cards.
that was ridiculous. Can't believe it. Teacloc versus
Wow.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, Jesus. I'm not sure where to go with this one.
Are you okay?
What have you done to me, computer? Why?
That RNG though. That RNG.
Why me?
Oh, so one thing I want to mention is through all the beta tests and all these weekly games, we found that we wanted to expand your starting pool of cards. So we've done that. We made it
Oh,
much
okay.
better.
So we've got more cards.
You'll have more cards to start with.
Got it.
3, 2,
Plus, what is this?
All right, Mr. Elf, you go first.
Empire State Building. You have
Okay, so Christmas elves, in all classical depictions, use wooden hammers and simple tools. So it is a natural extension to believe that Christmas elves are in fact Amish.
That makes no sense.
Their toys are simple. You know, they're not brightly colored. If they are ever shunned from the community, they become the angry South Pole elves Will Ferrell was talking about. And I've had an hour to set up the top of this Empire State Building. It is covered in old-fashioned booby traps. You know, I got the thing that spills a bunch of marbles out, so you're like, whoa, and fall off the edge of the Empire State Building.
Traps?
Yeah, we're talking like Home Alone, old school, made of wood type booby traps. Because that's what the Amish do all day, because they have nothing to do besides make fancy, really expensive furniture and booby traps.
Wow.
So,
All right,
fall
I'm gonna go logical on this one. First off, I am a giant mutated moth. I'm enormous. I do not need to land. You could put as many traps as you want, as many hours as you want with your little wooden tools you can set up on the Empire State Building. It's not going to matter because I'm not going to land. I'm going to fly. And the only way you can actually beat me would be to asphyxiate me. And you happen to be a Christmas elf with tiny little hands. And there's no way you're going to get around my big old moth neck and take me down. Oh, by the way, I have a mustache that can stretch and move at will, which is carrying a lightsaber right now.
You've got the
Goodbye,
big
elf.
mustache, but I've also got a lightsaber, and lucky for me, I'm on my Rumspringa, so I'm allowed to use
You're
the
on
lightsaber.
Rumspringa.
That's why I'm in the Empire State Building.
He reaches back and
and
pulls the
lightsaber
only
fight.
knowledge he has about Amish out.
Yeah, was that it?
Mustaches, and I can saber throw and chop off your head, and you can't breathe. If
I
chop
thought
off
there
your
was
head.
going to be more about being
Oh,
Amish. I
Rumspringa is just gonna be feeding time for Mothra. Come on, baby.
Does it
Hashtag
have a
Mothra.
handcrafted wooden handle? your lightsaber?
The
Yes.
finest.
It must.
Yeah, how
Artisanal
does an
handle?
Amish person treat a lightsaber?
Yeah, that uses electricity.
How does that work?
I'm allowed to.
He
use
has
my
it, but he just doesn't turn it on. He just throws it at me.
No, I'm allowed. That's what Rumspringa is for. I gotta go out and experience the technology wonders of the world and kill Mothra. I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible somewhere.
And goodbye.
Oh my.
I like
Oh
how
my.
Trightbeer goes the opposite of my logical approach. I might have to change this up a little bit, just so I have a chance.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
need to step up our game here.
Dude, I am not having a good super. I am having a bad super fight day.
We have
Alright.
plenty of
It
time.
should
We're
tell
gonna
you
play
something
plenty of
that
rounds.
An
Oh, yeah.
Amish elf was like the best fighter that I could possibly have made.
Yeah, I was wondering what made you choose Amish.
I mean, it was the
Was
thing.
it the
that-
laugh factor, or you just had nothing?
I mean, it
like,
was
better?
more amusing than the rest of it, and it
I
was
don't
the
know what
only
to
thing
do,
that like
guys.
didn't actively detract from. You know, I could have been like a morbidly obese, curler, like a curling player.
Oh, an Olympic curler.
Yeah.
I would have taken that. I would have
I
taken
had that as an option once. I had to pass it up, but
No.
it's
Oh,
good.
No, I love that card. I'll take it next time I see it. Narnia, and we're handcuffed together again.
We're
No,
handcuffed together
not
again.
handcuffs. Well, you can go first.
Sure. You're an evil doll. I'll stick with the logical side of the argument. Evil doll, made of plastic, wood, fabric, very flammable materials. I happen to be a fire-breathing dragon. So that kind of gives me a leg up. I may fall down anytime I land, but if I keep flying, I'll be fine. And I'm armed with a cattle prod because why not? I mean, what else does a dragon need but something that can just poke you with that's got like an electric shock charge on the
It's
other
for his actual herd of cattle he may own. He or she may own. I'm not sure of this dragon.
Ooh.
And
Well,
what
thank
evil
you for
doll are
that.
you, Trightmare? Are you a specific evil doll?
Yeah,
Like
that's a
Chucky?
good question.
I'm not
Or
gonna
you
go
just-
with anything specific.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go Annabelle. I'm not gonna go like Chucky,
Chucky's
from
right.
cosplay or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna imagine myself as an evil doll, if you would. And so
I'm-
one of the unique
yeah.
properties of evil dolls that I have loved in all of the movies is that the last thing you want with an evil doll is to be close to it, because they have very transient souls. Their souls have been passed into an inanimate object, and that's quite difficult to accomplish in terms of magic. But it's even easier to get your soul into a living being where it originally resided. And in this case, I'm afraid I'm gunning for that soul, Mr. Dragon. I am
Ooh.
so happy to be
Wow.
close to you.
Dragons
It's
don't have
inexplicable.
souls. This is a great story. This is not true. No, that's not gonna happen. More importantly, what show tunes do you sing when you turn invisible? That's what I want to know.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna sing. I'm gonna sing. Oklahoma, the whole nine.
Can you sing it right
and
now?
The Sound of Music.
I bet you
but-
would get votes if you sang
The
it right now.
hills
but
are
my
alive.
favorite thing is Carmina Burana. Hesi Mosi.
Yes!
Hesi Mosi.
This is what I
Oh,
wanted.
thank
I
you.
love it.
Thank you for that.
Yes!
Oh
Yes.
dear.
Got my vote because you did that.
Yay! If I only knew Italian or whatever it was actually saying in. I don't know what's
I
happening
don't know. I
here.
think you got a lot of
Practice.
votes.
Burana's Latin.
I think you
Pretty
need to
sure-
practice with
pretty sure
that
it's
card.
Latin.
Here it comes,
I-
people. Tallying up
Practice
the
for the
votes.
show tunes card.
Yeah.
We
I was
need
all
show
prepped
tunes
for
card.
anything goes.
Oh, that would have been good.
Oh,
Well played.
just gets
Well
it by the
played.
skin of my
gosh,
teeth.
That was actually one of the closest games today.
That was
Yeah,
super
that was
close. We
awesome.
almost had to have a vote lord.
I'm so pleased with that. That was badass.
That was
We've-
great.
Yeah, we haven't had a vote lord yet today.
Just get my crown
Remember
up
when
there.
somebody asked what happened with a tie last week, and then they
Yeah.
got the vote
And
lord?
then it
And
happened.
they were the
then-
person
yeah.
that got to be vote lord?
It's
That's
like
awesome.
the game knew.
That's fantastic.
It was so good.
I just love this game. Being able to jump in, have everybody
Oh my
interacting
gosh.
with it. So cool. So cool.
Yeah, and you know,
Agreed.
I'm so glad that you guys. I'm so glad to have you guys on here because we're building this game to not only like bring the super fight experience online, but also to open it up for people on Twitch. It's not required, but it certainly adds another layer of fun to the game. We think it's a good like sub Sunday type thing where you can get involved,
yeah.
get your community
Yeah.
involved, get
Yeah.
your subs involved, or just go online and see who you find. I don't know if you guys caught any of the streams during like the beta weekends, but Cryotic went on and he and his friend Russ, they just were looking for random people. They
I
were
can
just looking
imagine.
for random people, and they got a very young person. They didn't know how, and they weren't using their camera. So they had a very young person who got the therapist card. Therapist.
No, the mispronunciation.
There's a card. There's a limited card that we have called there's like a set of I think 10 cards that we set up. If you
Okay.
participated in like in beta, you'll get, and it came up, and the kid got it, and he yelled the rapist a couple times.
Oh
Couple
boy.
He just
And-
kept saying it like
and
out
he
loud.
kept saying it,
all
and
the time, and everyone
Cryonic's
was just like that's
Stop! It's therapist, man. Stop saying it. And then the kid's like, "Well, I don't know why. I just want to call it the
Therapist.
rapist." And he's like, "No."
It's like
No,
Sean
stop.
Connery on Saturday Night
Stop.
Live, just
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
misreading everything.
And then at this time, it was like kind of late, so you would find yourself in a match with a couple of the same people every couple games,
Mhm.
and Cryotic ends up in that game with the same kid again, and the kid goes, "Oh yeah, you were there with the rapist card," and then Cryotic's like, "What are you doing, man?"
No.
Stop
It's
saying
not
it.
here anymore.
And it's-
Stop
and
saying
it's-
it.
It
and
won't
it's a-
end. It
It
won't
was
end.
a young person with a voice that made him sound probably even younger, and he's
Oh,
like, "Stop
no.
saying it. Just stop, please." Anyway,
That's awesome.
that's the joy of Super Fight.
Ah.
Let's start another game.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Hopefully we got some cool cards unlocked. Baby, almost level 8. Here we go. The 50s. Entertainment. Alright, here we go. Going back in.
My name's Moore. That's Teacloc. We're joined by Richard and Trightmare, who are gonna pop in shortly. I want to thank
Mhm.
you for joining the stream. We are basically putting a couple of our this is our next to most recent Super Fight build through its paces. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna hit fight.
I'm gonna try to be a tiny streaker. I don't think I hit confirm yet, though.
Huh? What?
Oh, there it is.
I'm just gonna point this out. We've all been in different positions every time, and it's picked random people like positions to fight each other. It has been the exact same
Been the
matchups.
same
3 times
matchup
in a row
every
now.
time.
Yeah, that's
Is it?
interesting.
Yes, it's been. Is it possible to increase numbers of players so far? So for launch, we're doing 4-player games. We are finding ways. We've found ways to support more players, but kind of given the way it's been so tightly designed around 4, it's going to come in a later update.
But that is your vision. You're going to get
That is the
to
vision.
more.
The vision is to add more and more support.
So cool.
Power Streamer.
Here we go, people.
Yeah, imagine like a feed with like 6 people
3,
or 8.
2, 1. Super fight.
Okay. In a nutshell, and we're tweens. I don't know how that. I don't
I'm
know how
even
that.
more angsty than before.
Oh
No,
yeah,
oh,
tweens.
dear.
So you're Anakin.
I am.
You're Anakin, basically.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
Anakin falls asleep, Freddy's just gonna invade his dreams. Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I'm
And
familiar.
what's great is he can clone himself. And in the dream world, your height doesn't matter. So there's just gonna be multiple Freddys just invading your brain at night when you sleep.
Good.
Yes.
This is good. On a floating from parachute, so it's gonna be like essentially. I think this is essentially a Windows 98 screensaver. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. So anyway, Darth Vader. I am young Darth Vader, Anakin, and my dreams are plagued with the utmost terrible visions. Echoes of past Sith lords are chiming in my head. I'm seeing mass murders, battlefields, all sorts of terrible portrayals that happened on
Freddy will
Korriban.
use to fuel his nightmare powers.
I think Freddy just blends right in. I'm not even sure I can pick you out of the crowd of what's
there.
happening in my dreams. I mean, sure, it's scary, but what isn't? I mean, my life is a living hell because I'm forced to betray my own emotions every day. And like I said, becoming one of the most evil
really
Sith
good.
Lords of all
It's really
time,
good.
your soul gets slowly corrupted and weathered down over time.
Does Freddy have a
it's
soul?
canon.
I don't think Freddy has a soul at this point. And
No.
and Darth Vader is evil and powerful as he is as a Sith Lord. And we'll even give you that as a tween. I would say Freddy could still kill him in his sleep, right?
He does sleep.
You're gonna have to do
You're
something
mortal.
spectacular to make my heart rate go out of the norm, because I've seen some pretty messed
He's
up
just gonna
stuff.
take the form of Padme
I
and
feel
break
like
his heart.
the weird Sith Lord dreams and all that hadn't really started yet when he was like 12. You know, he
Sure.
mostly just has that weird dream with Padme at the car wash.
That is a weird dream.
I'm just saying, he's gonna turn into Padme and break his heart.
Yeah, as long
Like
as
she
Freddy
does.
kills Padme in the dream, which Freddy can totally do.
Super easy
Uh
It's,
oh.
thing.
Can I just say, I'm a little surprised he didn't go Freddie Mercury or something different
Dude.
than Krueger.
I'm saving
Because you
that
know
for another day.
Mercury
Well
was
played.
friends with Darth
We're
Vader.
on the
We've all
board,
seen that
Award.
photo.
We did it.
What?
Was this
Wow!
game 3? Took me 3 games to win
It took
around.
you 3 games.
Jesus.
Well played, sir.
This is my
Well
worst
done.
run.
Well done.
Well played to you, man. Vader's a hard one to beat.
Hmm.
Oh, we also tuned some of the unlocks that you get when you hook up your Twitch account. You now unlock the internet
2.
as the location.
Oh,
Can summon internet trolls. Mute.
Perfect.
Sandstorm, of course, as a scenario. And what was the character? Mario Brothers, because it's video game related. So that's fun.
Nice.
What does that XP get you, Craggy? It lets you unlock cards. We have little titles by our names. You can unlock cool titles as you level up. Just little fun ways to show that you've been playing the game, you've been doing cool stuff. We give you all kinds of rewards just for doing it. Plastic fruit, yes. Sandstorm, yes. That's a thing.
Card Diddler.
all right,
Jesus.
Mr. Diddler, you're first.
Tiny Streaker.
Card diddler. A deep sea submarine and the floor's lava.
1. Super
Mm.
fight.
So I'm a turtle. I'm proficient with knives, and I'm on a horse. That almost sounds like
Butter
a
knife.
ninja or samurai or something. Oh, that's right. I am a ninja turtle, and I'm riding a horse.
Okay.
He's a
we're on a
Ninja
submarine.
Turtle. Nice.
And as long as I can find my way to the galley, I will have lots and lots and lots of butter knives to throw and slice and stab. Your move, Spartan.
Okay, well, if you're gonna go with Ninja Turtle, then I'm not gonna be a Spartan from Sparta, although they're tough and badass. I'll be one of those, like, military, futuristic, like, totally armored, kick-ass, rocket launcher kind of Spartans. Happen to also be currently armed with shrink rays and at will. I can summon an army of internet trolls to come and kick your little Ninja Turtle butt.
Oh my god.
It also
don't know.
happens that the floor is lava, so I'll just shrink you down. Doesn't matter if you're riding a horse. Shrink you down, and there you go into lava. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, I'm a Ninja Turtle, so
Mhm.
I can
Which
wall
one?
jump and wall climb. Leonardo?
Good
Okay.
question. Okay.
No,
Okay.
Donatello. I'm sorry, I changed my mind. Donatello.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I can wall climb, right? You know, I can do all the bouncing off stuff, and we're in the galley because that's where I ran to get my.
But we're in a
knife, so I
submarine.
can
How far
wall
are you
climb.
going to go? A submarine where the floor is lava. You literally
There's
don't have a lot
ladders,
of
there's all
places to
sorts of
go.
things. I mean, I've been in a
Nah.
military submarine. There's not a lot, but there's a lot of stuff to hang from.
You've been in a submarine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been in a couple
I
actually.
want to hear that story later. Keep going.
I've been in 2 different military submarines now that I think about it. Anyway, so in a Ninja Turtle, throwing butter knives, jumping all over the place. I don't even have to touch the ground. Doesn't matter. What are you gonna do? I've been in a military submarine, and there's not enough space for a 7-foot, 8-foot armored Spartan to stand, let alone avoid the floor. So you're gonna be slowly melting over the course of the whole fight,
Nice.
and I'm gonna be picking
But
your
you'll
armor
be a
apart
tiny
with butter
turtle and
knives.
you have butter knives.
But you're going to be a
gonna
tiny
pick your armor
little turtle, and I'll get my internet trolls to come in and stomp on your tiny shrunken ninja butt.
I think you vastly overestimate the martial arts skill of the average internet troll.
Yes.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But it is an army of internet trolls. So.
Your faith will be your downfall, Trey.
Oh!
Even after all that,
Shit. I thought you had a better argument than mine. I thought that was a little weak.
I thought you had the better. I thought you had the better cards, Teacloc. and
I
then
did have
thought
the
you
better
had
cards.
argument. But that's what the internet says.
Somewhere, an army of internet trolls is training in like the Iron Cobra gym, and they're just gonna sweep all of our
Sweep the
legs.
leg.
They're like-
Sweep the leg.
What do they practice when they train?
Just
How to
sweeping the
fiercely
leg.
type?
That's it. They're
Alright.
just gonna break people's ankles.
I'm gonna go for the obvious thing again. But
Okay.
you know what? By next round, I'm just gonna go for a silly example and just try to make a good argument. I want to see if I
Yeah.
can do it.
So we have actually a couple options. We can turn on the orange deck after this if you guys want.
What would be the orange deck?
That's the geek deck. So it's got more like comic booky,
Ooh.
sci-fi.
You're talking my
fantasy
language.
cards.
Nice.
So we can turn those on. I'm gonna send you instructions on how to do that, so we can do that real quick. Life-size game of Hungry Hungry Hippos, and we're undead.
2, 1, super fight.
How's this even possible?
Okay.
What's Rambo do? What's Rambo doing?
Rambo is super strong, military trained, experienced. He's exceptionally good at killing things no matter what they are. Happens to be armed with poison shurikens. And what's really important is he can summon saints. Okay? He can pull the saints down, and the saints can do some sort of like blessing or some sort of, I don't know, special
Like Rambo would do that.
But Rambo's fighting for those who can't fight for themselves, and that's why he calls for the saints, and they make the bees go away. It's just like
I think
they
Rambo's
make
fighting
like
because he doesn't realize he's not in Nom anymore. But
that's true. He's not really aware of it, and the saints look like some of his old military buddies. But they can get leprosy to go away. They can get rid of a bunch of bees. All right, it's not going to be an issue.
I mean, these are killer undead bees. 10 swarms of them, and somehow they're all each wielding bacon-wrapped baseball bats. I think Rambo is not prepared, regardless of his military experience, his time fighting in war, and you know what? Cool, he's got saints. That's not gonna...
I think you're missing the Hungry Hippos game. That is the perfect thing, life size, for me to go like this. It's just going to capture each swarm of bees as they come at me. If the Saints can't keep them away, Hungry Hippos going to do the action.
Swarms can disperse. The swarms made of a bunch of bees, hundreds of bees. So when a gigantic hungry hippo head just comes down, I don't think that that hippo could capture the swarm. It's just gonna disperse.
Well, you can
Whereas when
disperse.
have a
I'm gonna wait
Rambo-
back here, fully healthy and untouched, right behind the hungry hippo head, and I'll just keep hitting you with the poison shurikens, and we'll be doing the blessings to make you go away.
A vote for bees is a vote for bacon. That's my closing argument.
I should have gone with
Sold.
like Boondock Saints or some other kind of like saint entirely, some kind of
Mhm.
twist on it. That would have been cool.
I actually
feel
just
like
watched that
somebody-
movie this last weekend.
I
Good
feel like
movie.
summoning saints would be kind of like summoning an Aeon from Final Fantasy.
Oh, that's a great
Oh,
point.
So he just summons. a bunch-
Oh, the bees
Oh,
kicked my
what?
butt!
No! Which you chose right.
Amore's on fire.
Well
That's
done.
all I'm getting this game. Or
Well
this
done.
day. This is it. We used it up. So, do you guys want to play with the orange deck?
Yeah, let's do
You guys
it.
think-
Yeah,
So here's
yeah.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna whisper each of you codes for the orange deck. Now, what this will do is give you access to it,
Okay.
and then you'll want to restart. Well, you'll want to close down the game and
Okay.
activate the key, and then restart the game, and then
Okay.
you'll have it. I'm whispering it to each of you on the Twitch.
On
So-
Twitch. Okay.
Twitch.
On the late
Try,
Twitch.
Trightmare,
on
and
the
you know how to
Twitch.
turn yours on,
Yep.
Yeah, I
I've
got
seen it.
Richard. So you're good. So Trightmare, you have a key, and then Teacloc. Let me find the other key. And then here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're also gonna play with the orange deck, which is, like I said earlier, sci-fi, fantasy, comic book, and movie type stuff, nerd culture essentially.
Nerd.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a teaser for the game while I activate the orange deck on this machine. So 1 minute. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close down the game, and then I'll start a new lobby when I'm ready. So
Okay.
it'll give me a minute. So all right.
Alright.
Here's what I'm gonna do for the viewers though. Check this out. I'm gonna transition into this cool video.
All right. I'm gonna drop out here. I will be on the other thing we're talking with in case you need me. All right, guys. Downloadable. Let's see, do I put the code in like this? Yeah. Okay. Got it. 925. Fighter shot out a huge cannon. Nice. Alright, we're going to have to exit and come back, so I'm going to go ahead and close the app. Alright guys, what do you think of this? If you're watching in the channel, let me know. And if you've got some advice on how you might want to fight, let me know that as well. Alright. So that works, that works. Let me just ask a quick question. Do I leave the digital deck enabled as well? So the thing that's really interesting about this, and I know you're not looking at my screen because it takes me a second. What's up, Bob? How you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. We're actually just activating a different deck, and we're going to reopen SUPERFIGHT in just a second. We're literally in that transition phase right now. And SUPERFIGHT is a cool game. If you've played the hard copy version, where you literally at home get the game and play, you know that they make multiple apps. They make multiple decks. And in this case, they're actually going to make multiple digital decks and give everybody the opportunity to go ahead and install new decks. There's the orange deck, which we're installing right now, which is sci-fi, like cartoon, that kind of like fantasy cards. So that's going to change up the game a lot, and it's just helpful that you can kind of rotate through decks or add a whole bunch of them in. There's also a red deck, which is a naughty deck. Now, I do not have a camera on stream, and that's really important because what's going to happen is when we launch the game, we're going to have a camera in the game. So it doesn't make sense to have two cameras, and technically it's an issue. Do I have any good ideas for your stream? Nothing comes to mind, buddy. But you could play Overwatch. You could play Dead by Daylight. It's a little fun game. Doesn't cost a lot of money. There's a whole bunch of things like that. Oh, thanks for hitting the follow button. Appreciate that. All right, let me just open it back up. There we go. That's okay, man. I don't mind. That's all right. Still running. Let me just go over here and exit out of SUPERFIGHT. There we go. All right, guys. Just bear with us. What we're doing is we're switching over to a different deck. There we go. Now we've closed it. That's good. Now we're going to reopen. For a free mobile game or a PC? Dude, if you could stream Pokemon Go mobile, it's pretty cool. For PC, not sure. You could play Prominence Poker, man. Prominence Poker is free. Free to play. PC, Steam. And you can download it. There we go. Yeah, well, you could try a poker game. That's what I would do. Keeping it simple. Alright. I do stream Pokemon Go on the road. It's actually very fun to do.
Launch.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, we all good to go?
Quick question. Do I leave both decks enabled or do I just enable the orange deck?
It was up to you.
It's
It's
up
really
to...
what you. I mean,
Ah.
so in our next build,
Mhm.
which I really wanted for today, but there was a couple random things about it that weren't quite working the way we wanted. We have deck selection
I see.
on
Okay.
the screen. The screen we're sitting on right now will have a little row of buttons
Uh-huh.
that represent all of your decks, and as long as you have one selected, you can go into a game.
Got it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
cool.
So for
If
now,
you
we're doing the
have,
workaround.
So
Yeah,
what if I
I
didn't
think
have a
more
deck?
than one if it's just expansions that you're trying to use.
What's
But
that?
I think that at least the way that it works now is if you only have like one expansion selected, like just the orange deck, it's not enough cards. And
No,
it'll say,
that's
like,
enough.
Please select. Is it? Oh, okay. Well,
It's
then
enough.
never mind.
There's actually there's some weirdness with because we have a catch-all deck called Special, which is what we're using as a catch-all for all of our promotional stuff.
Mhm.
So
I see.
we'll release a run of maybe 10 or 20 cards that aren't a full deck, but we'll say, hey, you attended this cool event like PAX or Comic-Con or something like that, and we give you a way to redeem a code, and that's the only way you'll get these cards.
I
We
see.
put them in the special deck,
Special cards.
and we recognize quickly that you'll want a way to activate certain subsets of those. So that's not in for launch, but that's something we want to add eventually. But you can turn off special cards completely or off. That's one of the things that fall into the bucket of we won't let you go into a game because there's not enough cards.
I
But
see.
every other deck that exists is definitely,
So
selectable.
may I clarify just so I understand the right way?
Mhm.
So if I'm a host and I would like to play with the orange deck, for example,
Yes.
must every player in the match own the orange deck to play with it?
So
Or just the people who own the orange deck are now able to use those cards?
yes, so right now it's you can bring what you own and you can select what you want and it doesn't affect the other players.
Mhm.
So it's feasibly like if we all physically walked up to the table and said, okay, well, here's what I have and here's what you have, and we can play with what we want.
Okay.
In a following update, we're going to have a more robust game creation flow, which will say the host can have the power to say, I only want these decks if you have them.
That'd be
But
really
right
great.
now-
That'd be really great
right
for
now-
streaming it. Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, so there's two things that can do for you. So you can say, well, I really love the orange deck, and I can
Mhm.
really argue some of those cards very well. So it can be a strategic decision based on you as a player. Like, I'm gonna just play orange deck, and so
Yep.
I know I'm gonna likely get those cards and not mess around with any of the other decks that I don't know very well. And
Yep.
then that's gonna be my strategy going in, hoping I get like Bruce Willis on Con Air or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something. So okay. And then as a host, you can set the ground rules for everyone. Okay, cool. I
I'll like
understand
it.
both
Yeah.
folds.
Upon launch right now, it's you bring what you have, but we will quickly add a thing where the host can decide, or there will be like the feature in whole or completeness would be you could set what you want as a host, and then as someone who wants to join a random game, you can decide what you want to match to. Right. So,
That's great.
Very
yeah.
cool.
all right, cool. Let's see if
The
orange
super-
cards pop up in here. Let's do this.
All right. I have them both enabled, so it'll be interesting to see what we get. Depressing the centaur.
Round one.
I want to know who comes up with those little
It's
comments
mixed up this time.
What are the comments?
when it's going to the next load screen, like depressing the centaur. or
Oh yeah, I wrote most of those.
something.
One
That's
of
pretty
them's
funny.
Literally loading.
Yeah, I wrote that too. Actually, yeah.
Literal
it's-
comment is literal. Okay.
Yeah,
got it.
no, that's one of the fun aspects of my job. I had a task that's like come up with load screen phrases.
Well, they make me giggle. That means you did well.
Card
We have fun.
dealer
Thinking Obama's
versus
my favorite one.
Eloquent evangelist.
Fighters are invisible, and we're at Oktoberfest.
2, 1. Super
Okay, so we got some digital cards and we got some orange cards.
You may go first.
Hodor. Oh, Hodor? Hodor. Hodor.
Ah.
what I expected.
Hodor. Hodor. Hodor.
And that was
Guys.
super effective, from what I can tell.
Super effective.
So, we are at Oktoberfest, and
Guys,
we are
type,
both invisible.
Hashtag
So
Hodor or
Hodor, I think,
hashtag Bambi's mom.
Committed a crime in
There's an
Germany by
apostrophe in
illegally
there.
mauling some people while trying
who you
to
want.
hit some
Hodor.
invisible deer. So maybe the police are coming from good old Hodor right now. I mean, this isn't the North, you know. He doesn't report to Ned Stark in
Hodor.
Germany. And in fact, I hope he has his passport. Or he might get deported. But I am Bambi's mom, and I am rocking out. We're at Oktoberfest, and there is some oompa music going on, and I am just going nuts. I am headbanging, thrashing, in fact, and I can summon saints. Now, it just so happens, if you played Kingdom Hearts, my son is actually a summonable defender in
Oh, are you
Kingdom
gonna summon
Hearts.
Bambi?
Oh, I'm gonna summon Bambi, because Bambi was a saint, okay? I'm gonna summon him down in Aeon form, and I am going to have him spread all sorts of defensive abilities across the field, defending me from anything Hodor might get, if
There
he
you go, you see
can
your
run
vote
from the
popped up
police
on
and
screen.
if he can find me in the crowd of drunk Germans.
It takes the votes from
God bless
every
him.
chat and aggregates them.
Hodor.
Son of a bitch.
Hodor.
He's
Right.
you
Oh,
know
I didn't
Richard's
think about
committed.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They are all invisible. That's a really good point.
Hodor. Hodor.
Fun fact: there's
Oh,
also a Hodor attribute
Like
card.
Jaws. He's coming in like Jaws. He'll sneak up on me, he says. Don't worry, chat. I might be able to...
Hodor,
translating.
Hodor, Hodor. Hey, Skeletal, what's up, man?
Alright,
That's
chat.
tough, dude.
It's
That's
up to
tough,
you.
man.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
She's rocking out?
That was a great performance.
Yeah.
Hodor.
I want to see. I have yet to see the combination of Hodor and Hodor, because that's the thing that is possible in this
Hodor.
game.
Hodor.
Oh!
Well played.
Destroyed.
Well played.
Well done.
I have to give
Good
Richard
performance.
the award for like best commitment to the
Yeah.
cards.
Seriously,
Oh,
he
yeah.
went all in on it, and honestly, I've never seen anybody win with one word. That was impressive.
Oh, that's brand new, and you're super effective. So that's an orange card.
That's a card that made it really hard. It told us that he was super effective. And
Yeah.
I had nothing to deny it. It
Yeah.
was
That's true. That's true.
I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed arguing that. It was
I
Bambi's
super
mom.
enjoyed
Those
it
are my
too.
favorite ones, where like I don't even really have to do an argument. I just have to be my dude for the whole
Oh,
round.
yeah.
You were a redneck once. What were all the ones you've role played?
All right,
You
I'm gonna
roleplayed
pick
a
these
redneck?
cards, guys. What do
I
you think?
roleplayed a creeper hard one time,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
actually made people uncomfortable.
Did you shave your beard and leave the stash?
No, I
Oh,
just
man.
like leaned in really close and then like got way too
Versus
intense.
Tiny Streaker.
It was legit creepy. Empire State Building, and we're drunk.
3, 2, 1. Super fight.
Oh no.
I
Flash
I
into
have
time.
one of the finest United States presidents in history. He freed the slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Hardworking president, taken from us way too soon. He's got Mjolnir. For those of you who don't know, it's a powerful hammer of legend. Normally wielded by Thor, but I would say Abraham Lincoln is worthy enough to wield it. So, while Andre the Giant is a massive man,
Very big.
he's huge. I don't think that he can withstand a direct hit to the face from Mjolnir. Skeletal Waffle, I thought we were friends.
It's worth noting that
He
Andre
loves
the
me
Giant
more than you.
I know he does.
All right, so
and
let's just be
enormous
clear
Cyclops
here.
is an alcoholic.
Abraham Lincoln may be on the penny, but he's distracted by shiny things. He's not
Mhm.
even gonna pay attention to Mjolnir, and I don't even know if he can pick it up. While I'm Andre the Giant riding a giant pigeon, it's to scale. It's big enough that he can fly on the giant pigeon. And cement shoes, that's the footwear of choice for Andre the Giant. The guy is
He
enormous.
prefers it.
And
That's
drunk,
every game.
drunk was like the normal state of being. This is gonna give him. And do you know how much alcohol is required to make Andre the Giant
A
drunk?
lot, a ton.
Somebody documented his alcohol consumption in a day, and it's horrifying.
Right, right. So basically, this is him in his usual environment, just
It's
riding a
another one.
giant pigeon and coming
another
down
one.
and taking down a tiny, frail president from Illinois. Yeah, sorry. You're done. Sorry. Fantastic
Abraham
president,
Lincoln is
not a good
legislation.
fighter. Not a fighter. Not a fighter. Sorry.
He won't need to do much. He'll just have to swing. He'll have to just throw Mjolnir directly at him, catch that pigeon
Yeah.
off guard, and then it's over. Andre the Giant's just gonna fall right off because of those cement shoes.
Skeletal says Andre's gonna come in there and smash that top hat. He's gonna flatten that top hat of yours.
He's wearing his combat top hat.
His combat top hat.
I don't know what that even looks like, but
It's
it's
like a pit helmet top hat.
yeah, it's just
Mhm.
it looks like,
Real tall.
and then it just has a super high.
I'm pretty sure they have
Spikes.
that
It's
in
got
Team
spikes
Fortress
on
too.
it, right?
Wow, that was
Oh,
real
it was
close.
pretty. It was closer
That
than
was
I
a good
expected.
argument, man. That was difficult. Well played. Well
Ooh,
played,
savage.
Teacloc. Yeah, that's a savage one.
Tiny streaker.
So, Jessman, how do you get this game? It releases on Steam July 21st. So, you will be able to pick this up for $10, as well as we have a couple different flavors of cards to add to the game
Round.
on top of it. Those will be available as well.
And that's next Thursday, guys. This is right
That's-
around the corner.
Yeah, a week
Yeah.
from tomorrow. We will have a massive launch event alongside Comic-Con.
Should I stay logical, guys, or should I go goofy?
I like to go goofy if I can, but that's me. I have a hard time with logical, clearly.
Card Diddler versus Tiny Streaker. 3,
Leroy Jenkins! I'm sorry, was I supposed to wait?
No, no.
Trightmere got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Go ahead, Card Diddler. Go ahead, Mr. Sherpa.
Why are
Uh-oh.
you muted?
I can't hear you,
Uh-oh.
buddy. I can't hear you.
He's
All
on
right,
top
I'll
of
go.
the
I'll
mountain.
go while he
So-
works.
He leans
there
on
you
the
go.
mute button.
Yeah, so I'm Tenzing Norgay. I have giant eagle friends. I don't know if you played Far Cry 4 or not, but that's some serious business when it comes to the mountainous regions that I'm from. And I have a chainsaw. Your character is famous for rushing it head first and ignoring all kinds of planning that is necessary for these sorts of fights. You're going to impale yourself on a chainsaw, and even if you do somehow manage to avoid the chainsaw, the giant eagle's going to swim down, grab you, and just drown you in the ocean. Because we're in Atlantis.
Hodor.
Wait, how did?
Take that!
Wait a second.
I think this game's already over here. Ladies and gentlemen, Leroy Jenkins will appear where you least expect him. Armed with the cattle prod, which is more than enough to take care of your giant eagle. You may have a chainsaw, but I got the reach with the cattle prod. And guess what? That chainsaw, not very useful. Because you got tiny T-Rex arms. So, this is over, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag Leroy in the chat. Look at all those little names
There's so
popping
much
up
love.
there.
So
So much love in
holding a
chat.
chainsaw, I don't know how much time you spent with chainsaws, but the places that your two hands have to go are very close to one another. You can easily operate a chainsaw with tiny T-Rex arms.
I think you're
You
gonna
also
get.
have tiny T-Rex arms there.
This
So
is true.
I'm gonna put that on my resume, like time spent with chainsaw in hours.
Seriously, that sounds like an impressive
I think
qualification.
maybe an hour for me, if that.
Nice.
I've spent a lot of time around chainsaws, not a ton actually
next to
using
them?
them. Well, other people were using them, and I was clearing trees that were.
This
already
doesn't
chopped
surprise
down
me.
for most
This
of
does
my
not
hours.
surprise me.
I'm not surprised at all.
Also, vote for Tenzing Norgay. Does everyone know who that is?
I was gonna say, can we get
I
a
don't know
vote
who
on how
that
many
is.
people know who that
Tenzing
is?
Norgay is the Sherpa who accompanied Sir Edmund Hillary up Mount Everest for the first time, because he was the first Westerner to climb Everest, and Tenzing Norgay was.
Wow.
Ooh.
Look at all those Leroy Jenkins
Wow!
votes.
I didn't even get votes for knowing who Tenzing Norgay was.
No.
Dude, that was the
Well
11%.
Streaker
Well fought,
is the
man.
Super Fight champion.
I thought I had that one.
Get in
Richard,
there.
I think someone wants to relieve you.
Someone does indeed. I have Ashley here. To take over for me
Hi, Ashley.
in a moment.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna start another game.
okay.
All right, let's start
I will
another
be gone
game.
when we do that. So goodbye, internet.
Richard, everyone, thank Richard.
Thank you,
Hashtag
Richard.
I love you, Richard. You're
A
the
A lot of
best.
fun, man.
Thank you for that.
Well
It was
played.
great.
Hashtag I love you, Richard. You're the best. Thank you,
Dude, that Hodor was awesome.
Hodor. I'm highlighting the Hodor game.
This is OP.
Yeah, isolate that. It's
I'm
excellent.
gonna highlight it. All right, cool.
All
See you,
right,
Richard. Thanks, man.
Okay, bye.
see you in a minute.
All right, guys.
Bye.
All right, guys, we are playing Super Fight from Pipeworks. This is coming out next Thursday. It is going to be on Steam, so set up your wish list, guys, so that you can get this game. And yeah, we're going to be playing this on my channel for sure. That means you, my viewers, can just jump right in and play along with. There's going to be all sorts of different decks out there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Of an agile sprint, and not all my
Ooh.
stories are closed, so shame on me.
I hope you're okay.
They're okay.
Okay.
I have to wrap one of them up tomorrow and then just finish the documentation. Documentation isn't important in agile, right?
I
It's
wouldn't
less
know.
important.
I
Just say
wouldn't
that
know.
comes out in the next version. The next version will be documented.
Yes, that's what I should have done, but I have to
Actually,
get something.
document that it'll be out in the next version.
I could. I very well could. Ready up.
Yeah. All right.
Hello.
I
Who's the
want
new
to
card
welcome. I
diddler?
want to welcome Ashley to the stream. Ashley,
Hello,
hi.
everyone.
Who
Hey,
are you?
Ashley.
I'm a designer here at Pipeworks.
Sweet.
Nice to meet you, Ashley.
Yep, she is one of my colleagues in the
We played
design.
before, I think.
I'm so
We
sorry for
have.
you.
I have played Trite before.
Yay!
Oh, and Teacloc, this is Ashley. Ashley Teacloc.
Hello,
Well met.
Teacloc.
I don't think you guys have played in a game together.
Mm-mm. First
All
time.
right, I'm gonna hit fight.
Here we go. Parking the Pope Mobile.
Fight. Where we put together fighters based on ridiculous card combinations that we get, and you get to listen to us argue back and forth about why our fighter would win, and vote in Twitch chat.
How is this a helpful card? This is a terrible card.
You're just now asking that. You're
Yes.
just there's a lot of non-helpful cards in this.
Helpful is not the premise of the game.
Yeah.
There are a lot of not at all helpful cards.
Uh,
Just joining us, welcome. Me and Ashley represent Pipeworks working on this game, Super Fight. We're joined by Teacloc and Trightmare, our special guests.
Tiny
Bring it out.
Streaker versus Eloquent Evangelist.
all right, Trimir, you're up, man.
Tiny T-Rex arm.
Oh, tiny arm.
Oh, tiny arms.
Super
In a
Fight.
gun store, nonetheless. You can go first.
Okay. I'm a 10-story tall pterodactyl who happens to be a super genius. It doesn't matter that you got little T-Rex arms. I am 10 stories tall, giant freaking beak, gonna come over there and just snap your head off. We're talking about an animal that roamed the earth and destroyed pretty much anything it wanted to, and the super genius is what makes it really interesting. So we're in the gun store. most pterodactyls not very handy with a gun. I happen to be super genius. I can manage it, right? I can handle a Glock or two, and that's gonna take a Colossus down. It doesn't matter if you got a dehydration ray, or if you're riding a hoverboard, because we're in a gun store. You're not gonna go that far. Boom, boom, boom. You're done. Okay. Hashtag pterodactyl, which nobody can type, by the way. You should just go dinosaur or big bird or something. Who's gonna type that?
I actually was thinking about hashtag Big Bird.
All right.
Hashtag Pink Ranger.
That's better.
Let's see here. So I am Colossus. I am the Marvel Universe's.
Oh, you're
man.
X-Men Colossus. Okay,
X-Men
good
Colossus,
clarification.
I am,
Okay,
I
good
am
call.
the X-Men, and I am also riding a hoverboard, which kind of makes me a lot like the Silver Surfer. So now I'm a Silver Surfer knockoff, but I'm like the Silver Surfer. So I'm a cool Colossus. I'm cooler than normal, and I'm gonna use that hoverboard. I'm gonna get right up above you, and I am gonna body slam on top of you.
Oh.
And you know, we are in a gun store. That's pretty. I mean, you're 10 stories tall. I'm not sure how you could even fit in the building. At least I could fit in the building. But I'm gonna try to go on right up on top. I'm gonna give you a good old body slam. I am gonna come down with all the strength of tons of steel. I myself am a bullet. I can turn other people into bullets, like with the fastball special in Wolverine. So I myself am like a bombshell.
I like all the references. It was
Yeah,
very
there were a lot of
Good.
good illusions
Very
there.
good.
Well done.
good. Very good.
Thank you.
People in my chat are like, sorry, it took me a while to spell the whole thing out. Dude, you should totally do Pink Ranger. I will send you money if
Hashtag
you
Pink
change it to
Ranger.
Pink Ranger, please.
Are we
our-
tracking the most common misspellings of pterodactyl yet?
Oh, no, we're not.
We should.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Trightmere hit the nail on the head, man. That was beautiful.
That
All right,
was-
here we go.
No!
Oh!
An upset.
What?
Ice.
Pterodactyl.
Maybe you should have gone with like
Dinosaur.
different Colossus.
Unibeam.
Eighth wonder of the world or something.
Yeah, I could have gone with that. I wanted to be the Colossus, and I wanted to scream "Ho! Ho!" if I won, because that's from the arcade game. Every time he does a special, he goes "Ho!"
Round 2.
That's funny.
I think
No
Colossus
cheer
is
whoop.
super underrated.
He is. I agree. He
I thought he
dated
was-
Kitty Pryde. I mean,
Right.
that means he pretty much won the entire Marvel universe.
Well said. And
Number one waifu. He got her.
right, and he was great, and Deadpool was pretty good in the movie. It's
Yeah.
pretty well played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They portrayed him well.
accurately.
Oh man, I'm so cool. This is a cool card combo.
Do
I'm
I
super
see
cool.
Ice Punk? Ice Punk?
Versus
I'm gonna try to pick something
Kind of the
funny.
opposite.
Something funny.
San Francisco and our butts are glued together. What the hell?
Well,
Well, in
this is
San
the first time this
Francisco,
happened in San Francisco.
safe way to go.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a cue from Trightmare here, and we'll say Cyclops the X-Man.
All
Okay.
right.
Normally, I'm not a fan of Cyclops. Actually, he's probably the most boring of the X-Men.
He
But-
is, objectively.
But, you know, he can only be killed by beheading, and
Too
he's actually not
responsible.
just Cyclops. He's a steam-powered robot.
Guys, you want to type the
So-
hashtag
Okay,
for the
but I
person
gotta
who's
say,
making the
being
better
boring
argument?
usually does not win super
Probably want
fights.
to wait
Meanwhile, I am a
until
dragon
the
on a
end
motorcycle
of
with
the
a trident.
explanation.
Like
Okay.
But
like
you can
first of
change
all,
your
we all
vote.
need
You
to
can vote
admit
more
that
than
I'm
once.
objectively cooler than you.
And
Okay,
if you
sure.
vote more than once, it
Cyclops will be
changes to
first
the other
admit
vote.
that.
But more importantly, I'm driving a motorcycle straight in your direction, breathing fire.
But our butts are glued together. I'm actually riding
Okay.
on the
Wait,
motorcycle.
Point of clarification. Are there individual cheeks glued together, or each other's cheeks are
Yeah,
glued
is it?
together?
Yeah. This question always comes up.
I don't know. What do you think? I'll agree.
So
What terms do you have on our? We got 10 seconds. Let's decide this now. How are they glued together?
I mean, if they're glued to each other, then I'm going to be sitting on top of you on the motorcycle, basically. So I've already got you pinned in place to cut your head off with my trident.
I would
he's-
disagree.
And instead of being a
we're
giant
both-
Cyclops, he's a tiny little Marvel dude, and you're a dragon. You're
I'm a
enormous.
robot.
Yeah, no, he's
I'm
going to
a
be
robotic-
considerably smaller. I can keep him pinned.
That's okay. So steam-powered robot Cyclops just turns and just shoots lasers through your tail.
So
Just
Are your I-beams steam powered?
no. He still
Okay,
has the Cyclops.
what exactly is
inside.
What exactly is the steam
Steam-powered
powering?
robot. It's just a
Okay,
robot.
so like if you're steam powered, then you have fuel, and I'm gonna set it all on fire at once, and it's all gonna burn up, and then you won't have any steam.
That's actually a really good argument.
Not to mention, she can breathe fire and
Damn
just
it.
melt the robot body. I mean, come on.
But you
There
can't,
is that.
You can't kill me unless you lop off my head.
Well, I've got you pinned in place with the trident, and I've got big sharp
And
claws.
my
I think it's gonna be
lasers
easy.
are just shooting right at you as you try to lop off my head.
I feel like I
Tridents
can
aren't
handle it.
Tridents aren't really good for beheading.
So I think if the dragon was breathing fire and you're steam powered, she just overclocked you. She just
Well, like,
it's
That's
a
for,
actually
like,
a good
10
point.
That would have been a
seconds,
great
I wish we thought about
defense
this
We're all
to
sooner.
this argument. That would have been
Really
well
good.
done.
Can't kill me. God damn it.
Oh,
that was close though.
By
was
that
so-
Thank you,
much.
internet.
Thank you, internet.
Yeah.
I'll admit, she had the way cooler fight.
You had to admit it.
I
I
had
thought
to.
about going with
It's
billionaire
Cyclops.
playboy on a motorcycle, but I think this has something.
I had E.T. Maybe no. E.T.
Never go
wouldn't
with
have done it.
E.T.
Yeah, I've never seen E.T. win.
Final round.
Ooh, final round.
Final round.
Oh,
Justman, you'll be able to watch this on our archives if you want to watch the whole thing. So if you missed the beginning, you can watch it. It's normally about it's at like a 1.5 to 2 hour stream ordinarily. We're about an hour 20 in, so we got a couple more games.
guys, what do
in
you
us.
think I should do?
More games, more games, more games.
Gotta be that card, right?
Actually getting the freaking dragon.
Has there ever
This is
been
why our game has webcams, so I can frown at you.
has there ever been Dragon versus Frodo or something like that?
No, not
I don't
yet.
think so.
That would
The
be
matchup
great.
I want is Bambi versus Bambi's mom.
3, 2, 1.
That's a thing.
I want that.
Superfight.
So we need to start with clarifying what kind of predator it is. So why don't you go?
It's the non-pedo bear type of
Okay.
predator.
So like from the movie Predator.
From the movie Predator. He's an
Okay.
alien from another world, and
yeah.
yeah, that's the predator I have.
All right, and you're piloting. Okay, you're in a blimp. All right. However, I think, pretty clearly a Shaolin monk. So I'm armed with like comprehensive knowledge of Chinese martial arts. Now, normally my weakness would be range because I've only got my fists. However, in this case, I am covered by a sniper, so I can't lose.
Got it. So that would all be really useful, except that I am an alien predator, which means I have the technology where beep, boop, boop, boop. I've just gone invisible, and in Death Valley, I now look like the sand. You can't see me. It doesn't matter if you're proficient in martial arts. Doesn't matter if you've got a sniper over there.
Teacloc, are you on your blimp still?
I'm gonna drop down from the blimp. You've seen how he
Okay,
comes down from
I
the blimp,
figured.
and boom! I'm gonna take out that little Shaolin monk.
That would be very helpful if I could not sense your chi. Being invisible is not going to help.
Ooh.
Wow.
That valley. He's gonna have to get that blimp down into the valley there.
Yeah, you've got to approach very slowly to get down into the valley. Meanwhile, my sniper's covering me the whole time, and I'm gonna be ready for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nice.
so
Good.
but the blinding light is also a really important piece here. Your sniper is not going to be able to see clearly. First off, it's way too bright. Can't use the scope. Can't zero in. Thank you, Skeletal. And Death Valley just makes it very difficult because you have those heat waves. It's that sniper's basically
But if-
useless.
If no one can see, that means I can fly, so I can zoom right up to the blimp and take you on unawares.
Oh,
where you
but
weren't
you
expecting.
know I have that little like special thing that finds you using like the heat differential.
Does that
I can
count
take
as
you
watching,
out.
though? I'm not sure that's watching in the same sense. I feel like I can still fly.
Sure, you can still fly. I'll
What a
give that to you.
technicality. You're not watching. You're using heat vision.
Completely different.
No, it's not.
Wow. That's
All right,
impressive.
guys. Hashtag Predator.
Hashtag monk is shorter and easier to type.
Yeah, hashtag monk. I use that argument a lot.
Oh,
Oh
by
my
the
God,
slimmest
wow.
margin I've
That's
seen.
Oh, that is
probably-
really
that's
close.
like
These
That
are
was
close
very
battles.
close. Well done. Well done.
a lot of close battles.
Yes.
today.
The half of the last match and all of this entire match was like almost split down the middle.
Yeah, it was really
Nice.
close.
One vote
It's
decided
crazy.
it.
How
Good
many
fights.
votes?
Good fights. All right,
Well played.
another game.
All right.
Our orange and digital decks today, in addition to the core. Here we
Yep.
go.
All right, let's go. Level 9, baby. Here we go. Keep growing. Keep growing. going on, Rochelle, Phoenix, Skeletal? Thank you for being here. Don't forget to vote. I see Skeletal's voting, but I'm not sure. Oh, the Rochelle got one in there. All right, here we go.
Said good evening. I was lucky to be able to try the game and loved it.
That's so nice.
That's nice. So much love for the game.
I'm enjoying the digital deck so far. I don't know it as well as the others.
The digital deck is a wonderful mishmash of cards from Darren Ross, the creator of the game, and his team that he has, as well as cards that the SUPERFIGHT team, like the dev team, came up with. So it's a fun combo of like some of our best cards from both groups.
Those must be all very clever and attractive people.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Tell you
attractive.
that. It's true.
We played during the St. Jude fundraiser. We played with the red deck, which
No way.
we'll discuss offline.
You know what? Next time, if you guys are down, red deck. So
What?
there you go.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you have that authorization?
Hell
I do.
yes.
I discussed this with some of you earlier, so yes. All right, hit.
There it
I
is.
changed my title.
He changed his title. Locating presidents.
Round one.
I totally cut you off.
He said he changed his title?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just changing
change
my
the
title.
You're
I
lucky.
ready up on purpose just because I was looking for a better title.
All
right.
Yeah, I'm still a tiny streaker. I'll stick with that. I'm very small. They're cheering for the red deck in my channel. Red deck, red deck, red deck. Dude, can you imagine a couple drinks and a little red deck action? Yep, be very fun.
No! No!
Did you just get nailed with the third card?
I did.
All right, let's see it, guys. See, you only get to pick two cards. The third
Stream
card, the game picks for you.
versus Lucky.
Wow,
Hmm.
I forgot how loud the lucky one is.
A wonderland of starving lions.
One. Super fight.
You may go
Google's
first.
buffering.
Hodor,
I'm
Hodor.
Captain Kirk with the golden gun. So I think the golden gun. I mean, it's revered as a one-shot, one-kill, and that's the way we're gonna take down Google. And Plan B is a thermal detonator underneath the headquarters of the Google. But that's okay because you're buffering. So every other second.
Why did he pick
you're just trying
buffering?
to catch up with me.
What was he
You're going so
thinking?
slow. You're going so slow. And somehow
Alright,
you're
I can't
Hodor.
wait to hear
I'm
this
not
argument.
really sure how that works. So
All the Google results just return
all the
Hodor.
Google results just return Hodor.
Yes.
That's the-
Well, all right. So if you will, it's loading an image of Hodor, but it's just halfway.
It's just like
about halfway.
the top half of his head.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Just enough to recognize the face of Hodor.
yeah, I am Google. All right. I am the
Okay.
world's
That's a good point,
most
Skeletal.
used search engine. I am highly available. I am highly resilient.
I'm
You
super
can't
accessible.
down. I'm in like every data center on the known universe. So in order for Kirk to actually take down Google, he's going to have to travel pretty much across the planet to highly
In a
secure,
starship.
undisclosed locations.
He has a starship.
A
Enterprise. You might have
starship
heard of it.
will help you travel around our planet in its stratosphere, but you're gonna have to beam down with all your red shirts and get your ass kicked by rent-a-cops.
Well, that's
And-
what the red shirts are for.
I've never seen Kirk kick down a door. And a man who lives in a world with sliding doors, I'm pretty sure he can't even comprehend a hinge. It's just the concept of the hinge is going to beat him far before.
That is a new one. That's a
Thermal
strong one.
detonator.
He's going to have to utilize Google in order to figure out how hinge doors work, and
Let
he
me
will get
Google that.
nothing but Hodor. Plus, how is he going to find the data
Kirk
centers?
doesn't believe in an
Proprietary
unwinnable
secret.
scenario, my friend.
That is true.
Proprietaries.
And a buffering Google loading a Hodor picture surely will not be an obstacle for Kirk with his golden gun.
I mean, Hodor's pretty attractive, and whenever ladies get in the mix,
That
in
is
any
not what I expected.
and whenever they get in the mix, any shape or form, Kirk is sidebar.
And that's a
sidebar.
green Hodor, and you know his weakness for green
Yeah,
skinned
the
aliens.
card.
or-
Look at the card's color. He's
Yeah.
that's his. Oh
Yes.
no, chat! What have you done?
I do
No
have to
points
say,
for
Google
Google?
buffering Hodor is one of my
That's
favorite card combos I've
That's
ever
a
seen.
great
Brand
combo,
new
man.
combo.
Ballsy.
Our streamer wins.
Nice.
You guys are making
Yeah.
my dream come true.
Chat, how could you? How could you?
I had to vote for Kirk, man.
That's funny,
No, the
Rochelle.
spaceship is good. I just don't know how he would have found where they are.
Round 2.
Alright, let's check out what cards we got.
Oh, you know what though? The Borg. He defeated the Borg. Well, no, he didn't. That was Picard. So I mean,
That was Picard.
Yeah.
yeah. So never mind.
Picard. Never mind. For clarification, the digital deck is, because it is brand new, it's not printed. FYI, for those that were asking way earlier. It's brand new content for this game. In terms of it becoming printed, don't know. No idea. But it's a group of 100 or so cards that is brand new to SUPERFIGHT.
Tiny Streaker.
I-
general.
versus
I don't even know where to go with this.
I'm excited to find
I'm
out.
not sure where this is going either, so we'll see.
Alternate dimension where winning's losing and ground's covered with poisonous snakes.
Superfight.
Okay.
Which Homer
Which
are
Homer?
you?
Homer Simpson. We're gonna go with Homer Simpson.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, you are famous for screwing things up, and I'm a very high-level Death Knight. So,
Oh, what
what's your argument? I never played a Death Knight, so I'm kind of fuzzy, but like pretty high up.
Okay. Like
So-
90.
That was a great
Yeah.
argument
Yeah.
until you read the blue card down below where we're in an alternate dimension and where winning is losing. So while you normally would beat me, you've just lost. I also have the ability to use the Force, and I'm armed with sloth chucks, which
Do
apparently
explain the sloth chucks.
the sloth chucks, this fits right into the Homer Simpson character, right?
Perfect.
He has basically taken two sloths and somehow attached them together and is using them as nunchucks
Yes.
as he comes over against the Death Knight. Now, this is not something the Death Knight's been trained for, okay? A yellow human coming at him with sloth chucks and then
like I've seen
using the Force to force
unusually
push
colored-
you and push your sentient car off the road. Yeah, sorry everybody. Hashtag Homer in the chat. This one is all Homer Simpson.
So the car is sentient, so the car can act on its own. I can leap out of the car onto my death steed and be charging at you. Meanwhile, my car ally is driving up behind you to run you
Oh.
over.
From two directions.
We're attacking you from both directions, and while you're trying to deal with that, you're just going to get distracted by the poisonous snakes.
I wish I could do like a Homer scream because I totally would do it right now. I
Where's your
just I
soundboard?
don't have the soundboard for that. It's not on my
I feel
soundboard.
like this is a
You're
easy-
only nailed with you're only armed with a nail gun instead of like a sword or any sort of weapon
doesn't
you're
say
used to.
only a
I've
nail
got
gun.
the Force. I can basically just stop that in its tracks. I mean, if you've
I'd love
seen
to
the
see
recent
Homer with
Star
the
Wars, he could actually. Yeah, I want to see Homer use the Force. I think everyone wants to.
I
So
feel like
hashtag
Homer would
Homer.
just like get distracted by imagining donuts, like when he's trying to focus and use his force powers. Like, I mean, I can see where he has the force, but like, can he really do much with the force?
If it said we were in a donut shop down on the bottom, then yeah, you would have just won outright. But it didn't. So I win.
This one's
Hashtag
hard.
Homer.
I don't like it. I don't like this one. Difficult.
Oh!
I thought
Wow.
Homer would have to take
The
this one.
Homer. The Homer did it.
Yes! And I thought going with Simpson would just be a little ridiculous.
Yeah. That's the one I
Force
would.
is pretty
It's hard to picture Homer fighting a Death Knight and not want Homer to win.
Of course, I would cheer for Homer too.
Everybody wants Homer to win. That's the thing.
Final round.
You go for that. Oh, there's another round. Here we go.
Final round, me versus Teacloc.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love watching the reactions of people pick their cards because then you could tell
You kinda
what's
know.
about to happen.
I
It is
know.
one of my favorite parts
My
of this game.
face always gives it away.
Should I go logical or silly, guys? What do you think?
Play to your
Should
strength.
always go silly.
Play
Oh,
to
Follow
okay.
your heart. Yeah, play to your strengths.
Alright. Of course. Of course, I just got nerfed by the third card.
Versus
Crisis, what's up?
Streaker.
That's the game.
That's the game.
It's a Ren fair, and we used to date.
2.
Oh my.
1. Super fight.
I knew she liked cars.
All right.
I had a thing for cars back in the day.
Fuck.
It's true.
Mother of
Danny's
Dragons.
had a complex love life.
She's had a complicated history.
I mean, I started young, and I just kind of worked my way past humans and went right into cars. I happen to be armed with a diamond sword, which is an extremely high-level sword. Everybody knows it's incredibly powerful, and that's going to be able to cut through steel of a demon-possessed car without an issue. Because we used to date, I'll be able to use that against you in some way. I don't know, because I'm hot and you're a car. I don't know where I'm going with this. Renaissance Fair just makes it interesting. Maybe there's armor. Maybe there's other weapons around. Maybe there's a dragon that I can hop on, because I have that ability. Mother of Dragons. Sorry.
Tween possessed car. Somehow
Yeah.
it's a tween. Don't know how that works. Maybe it's just a really young car. How about that?
It's
Between the age of what is the age range of a tween?
I don't know.
10 and
Between
12.
10 and 13.
11.
Yeah, something
10
like
and
that.
13 or
It's
so, yeah.
a car between the ages of 10 and 12. So you know it's got miles on it.
Come on,
If
everybody
that's
in the
case,
chat.
the power of demons behind it.
Hashtag
And somehow
Dragon
this,
Mom.
this
Dragon
car
Mom.
is has a equally a custom-made invisibility cloak. So just picture that.
It's like a car cover. It
Oh,
just
wait,
happens
can't
to
picture
make
it
you
'cause
invisible.
It's invisible and it's demonic. So
Ah.
that being said, regardless of being the mother of dragons and her rat sword, she's gonna have a hard time swinging it with those little tiny T-Rex arms.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be super easy for this demon car to just go stealth mode and then run her over at the Ren Fair. Or
At the Renaissance Fair.
because you know.
Tiny T-Rex arms. I'm sorry.
Dragons.
Guys, all I have to do is make the doe eyes. Come on, that car is not over me. You wouldn't be
She's
over me
like-
if you had dated me.
Didn't I
It
mean
doesn't matter if
anything
you're
to you
invisible.
when
You're
you
not
said
coming at me, and I'm just gonna swing around enough to the point where I'll connect, and it's over.
The real
Hashtag
question is, who dumped who? You used to date, but who dumped who?
I think the question is, since when does Danny date tweens?
that's why they had to break up.
Isn't she a
They gave
tween
it a
in the
shot.
story? I mean,
When
seriously.
people hardly lived
But you're
into the
right, she always
mid-20s,
dated
a
older
tween
men.
is the new adult in
Oh.
ancient times, right?
And I'm down. Ooh. Wolverine Savage. Nice.
Demon
Snickety,
car
snickety
wins.
snack.
Our streamer.
Wait,
is
in the book,
Super
isn't
Fight
Danny? Doesn't
champion.
in the first book, isn't she like 14?
Yeah, she's like
she's
14 in the first
She's
book.
younger than that. Yeah, she's like 12 or something.
She turns 14 in the first book. Yeah.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's
Thank
got years on the tween car. A little more mature. I don't know. I don't make these rules.
Cars mature for his age because
Yeah.
he's possessed by an timeless demon. He was attracted to that. I think.
I
never
can
had
see
that
that.
coming. I've
Yeah,
never
I
had
could
the
see that
combo of a
too.
tween car. I
I'll
had
work
to
on the
take it.
fanfic. I'll distribute it to you all.
I would love to read the
I
fanfic
would love that.
of the demon car.
I can
Also-
only write fanfic in crayon on lined paper, though.
Also, Superfight always appreciates your fan art of the card
Yes.
combos.
We've
Oh,
been
yeah.
we've gotten a couple pieces of fan art over time.
Please tweet it to us.
Please
So-
tweet it to us, or if you're part of the Steam community, there's actually a place specifically for fan art. Either one works. We'll repost it and give you love. So
I think somebody
that
needs to
being
do
said,
the
I think we got
Hodor
time
with
for another game.
the shark
Let's
do
go.
it.
on a chain
Let's do
Hodor.
it. Let's do it.
All right, see ya. All right, guys. I'm getting tired. I'll be honest. I'm gonna do what I can here. Fighters' butts are glued together. Yeah, we saw that one come out.
So I'm thinking last game. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
let's do it.
Demon car. I don't think I've ever won with the demon car. We're doing it.
I've
You
seen
have
someone
now.
win with the demon car.
It's actually a pretty good card.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's like
it's no. Go ahead.
it's like the car from Carrie. Is it Carrie? No.
Yeah, that's the.
Is that the one?
Well, not.
It's not Carrie. It's
There's
that
a
other one.
Stephen King movie about
Yeah.
possessed
Yeah.
cars.
That's where it's from. Is that?
That thing was evil.
Maximum Overdrive.
Well, that
Yeah,
works
yeah,
too.
I think
That
that's
also
what it was.
works.
Or were they separate? I forget. What is it actually called? Who cares?
Who cares? I'm gonna hit fight.
Yeah.
Now I have to Google.
1.
We for sure will be at Comic-Con, PAX West, and TwitchCon, I believe. TwitchCon's a maybe, but why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we be there?
Christine.
We're still planning that part out. But PAX South, I'm sure there's a presence.
I'm being told it's Christine is the car.
Christine, yes.
Arnie, I think, was the guy's name.
Oh. Christine.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Carrie was a
versus
psychic girl with the blood at the prom
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah.
North Pole, and you're invisible.
3.
Oh, invisible.
That-
2.
Totally.
1.
Okay, I guess my ability to turn invisible singing show tunes is way less impressive now.
Yeah, your third
go on.
card.
Yeah, I would try not to let any of that cold air in. I'm gonna have to also try this. Luckily, I am Sherlock Holmes. I am wearing a robotic exoskeleton, and I am armed with a gravity gun. So that creates a lot of fun things. I guess
Bernie
one thing I
Sanders
could do to
with
stay
a power
heated up
level
is
over 9,000 is
my seat
fantastic.
warmer and my robotic exoskeletons, keeping
That's excellent.
my tushy nice and toasty in that negative a billion D, however cold degrees the North Pole is. And I also am armed with a gravity gun, hopefully crushing something into a tiny sun or a black hole. But you know, if I go overboard, it might end up a black hole. But I can make tiny little suns with my gravity gun and have them float about me, and be really content with that heat. Go ahead.
So I'm Bernie Sanders. My power level is over 9,000, so I am Bernie at the height of his popularity. So if I need to keep warm, I can summon thousands of passionate millennials who just want to do my bidding. They will be crowding around me to keep me warm, and they will attack Sherlock Holmes at my command.
Would they? I heard they are the major consumer of his television series. And Benedict Cumberbatch, who's been, prominently displayed as it, he has the Cumber Bitches, as I've heard they're called.
That's
And
true.
That makes up
Wow.
approximately half of your entire millennial population.
That is a
Cumber
thing.
bitches.
But you know how fickle fandom is. All Bernie has
Yeah,
to do is
that's
tell
good.
them that Sherlock is problematic.
Fickle, just like how none of the millennials supporting Bernie Sanders showed up to the polls.
Skeletal, let's just-
Unfortunately,
I'm
leading
gonna
to
say
his
that.
utter demise.
Oh my.
But my power level is over 9,000. This is Bernie at his height. I'm not losing anything right now.
So
Plus,
2 weeks ago.
Twitch, this is the last time you're going to be able to vote for Bernie.
Oh wow.
Oh, well
Wow.
played.
Yeah.
Well played. All
Yeah.
right, millennials.
Really
I'm getting
good.
that in my chat. They're saying
That was
Bernie's never gonna
really
actually
cool.
win. Hashtag too soon? Question mark.
Well
Jesus.
played. Well played. What will you do, chat? What will you do? In the spaghetti. I like that username. Oh no, but I don't like what you said. That's just, yeah. There's a witness right there.
Oh snap! Look at
Wow.
that.
He
That
won
was-
our
Bernie
hearts.
appreciates you, millennials.
That was
won our hearts.
super.
The cold winds of the North Pole.
That was super.
Well played.
And you didn't
Well
even
played.
focus on
Good.
the invisibility. I'm impressed.
I
That was
like
well done.
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah, we could probably have like snow fall on us. We'd probably know where we were. It's alright.
Round
Good
2.
point.
Or we
All
could
right.
see footprints.
Let's see what our cards are.
All right.
God.
We need to let Bernie know that he won an election today. Whether he
Yeah.
realizes it.
If
I'll
anyone
get
wants
at
to tweet
tweeting
that
him.
out to him,
I've got you guys. I'll do it.
let him know. Hey, you won on the Super Fight stream.
Which one is his? His election Twitter is at Bernie Sanders, but he has Senator Sanders as well.
I'm not sure.
Which is his primary now?
I don't know.
I'm just going. For
I mean,
the-
I've seen Senator. I've mostly seen
Tiny
Senator
streamer
Sanders, but
versus
Oh, okay.
Power
I'll do that
Streamer.
Super Gravity, and we're in Portland.
3.
That's not
2,
far from here.
1. Super fight.
You're a cat. This is beautiful. I don't know why a samurai would want to fight a cat, but in this case, he's gonna.
I think I've seen this movie, and the samurai refuses to kill the cat and keeps him as a sidekick. Like I've
Right.
literally seen this movie.
That still
I can't remember what it's called.
That still wins the fight, in my opinion.
No, no.
have-
if you don't,
I mean,
if
it's
you
a
don't
samurai.
defeat the
He's a
other
warrior.
guy, you win.
He's
It's
got a
hashtag
sword, and
cat.
he's got the Secret Service protecting him from this cat. I don't understand. My mind's broken. Teacloc, why would your cat win?
Well, I can create a force field anytime
Oh,
I'm
you're-
holding
I
my
can't hear
breath.
you.
Oh,
Can you guys hear?
Oh, sorry, I had it on mute.
Oh,
I'm a cat. I can create a force field anytime I hold my breath, so your samurai sword is not going to make contact. Anytime I see it coming near me, hold my breath. I can burninate anything, which
Trogdor?
I had to look that up. That's basically to cause something to combust. Okay, got it. So I can basically just cause you to self-combust at will. I'm in
Yeah.
Portland, so
Keep
I can-
Portland weird.
keep Portland weird. I was trying to think of a couple good jokes, and I
There's
have
a lot of
nothing.
hipsters.
There's a lot of
a lot of
hipsters.
beer and coffee.
There's a lot of coffee around. Super gravity
Bicycling.
is interesting as well. The cat never has a problem. Always lands on its feet. Samurai wearing armor, heavy. Gravity's gonna pull him down. He's gonna have a tough time moving around. Yeah, and hashtag cat is a lot less to type. So go ahead, CAT. Everyone will get that one right. Hashtag cat.
I don't know why this cat is starting fights with my samurai, but before the samurai even has to do anything, the cat will be surrounded by my Secret Service team, and they'll detain him, keep him away from my samurai.
Have you seen how squirrely cats are? There's no way.
They are.
Yeah,
They are.
yeah, they're squirrely. They're
Have
gonna
you
get
seen-
away.
So I just want you all to know I'm not making up the movie. It's real. It's called Neko Samurai. It's incredible.
Right.
I want to watch this now.
Wow,
He fought a cat, and
that was a great reference. I had no idea.
A dog-loving gang hired him to kill a cat, and he
That's
refused and made the cat his sidekick instead.
Freaking amazing.
They're saying in my chat the cat will win because the cats are all evil. Okay, thanks for a shot. Oh, there it
Yeah, can't
is.
vote against the cat.
Yeah, I was gonna say internet and cat. Cat's usually a good.
It's
Cat's
true.
usually the one to vote for.
Tiny streaker.
But I was a samurai.
Tiny streaker.
Why would the internet not vote for? Oh, never mind. It's a cat.
It's a cat.
Cat.
It is
You want to get on the front page? You post a cat.
Oh yeah, works every time.
Final
does.
round.
It does. It certainly does.
All right, last round.
Hail our cat overlords, says chat. Attack of the Afro. What up, dude?
What's up, Afro?
He's chilling. He's chilling in the super fight chat. Love your streams, man.
My card raises some questions, but I think I'm happy with it.
I always have questions. Is it like a digital card or a orange?
No, these are it's an
Standard.
orange and a standard deck combo.
Okay, this is fine.
All
That's
right, the tweet is complete.
Yes,
Versus
Do it.
Everybody,
Tiny streaker.
everybody share this tweet, retweet it.
I'm retweeting it right now.
3, 2,
Oh, I've been timed out.
Super
Moderators.
Oh, here, I'll repost it because that's probably even quicker.
Okay, 10 MacGyvers with a total of 30 pet dragons.
Oh my God, what?
Wait. It doesn't
I-
say that each one has 3 pet dragons.
I'm going to choose to interpret it as a multiplier on my whole
A
arsenal.
multiplier.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I happen to be a unicorn that can turn into anything for 3 seconds at a time. It's my magical ability, so I can become anything I want to counter whatever you're going to try to do. I happen to be a mythical creature. I can take care of dragons. A dragon can't stand up to a unicorn. They're impervious to dragon fire, so not an issue. We're going to take you out. Goodbye, MacGyver.
Okay. I guess
Hashtag
we can go
unicorn.
with that. I don't see how the unicorn's impervious to the dragon's like teeth and claws, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Point is, you can turn into different things. Anything you turn into is
Anything.
just raw material for MacGyver to disassemble and turn into a machine for destroying you.
I'm going to turn into a rock. I'm just going to be a large boulder. That's it. Just a big rock.
Okay, well, while you're a rock, I'm disassembling your blowtorch and turning it into a rock crushing machine.
Wow. 10
Wow.
MacGyvers. That's a lot of mullets.
I
We've
mean,
also
it
got
is a lot of
lightsabers.
mullets.
Imagine what MacGyver can do once he's taken apart a lightsaber.
Do you have any carrots?
Oh my.
Do I have any carrots? I don't know. I don't think I would have any carrots.
essential in building rock crushing
What do you
machines.
do with your power to turn into anything for 3 seconds at a time, Teacloc?
So like I can run, I can jump up, and then I can get above you, and then I can turn into the rock, and then I'll crush you. I can turn into a
I'll just
bigger
cut you
dragon.
in half with the lightsaber as you come down.
I can turn into poison gas, which will kill all of you, MacGyver and the dragons, all in one shot, and it'll be something that doesn't take more than 3 seconds. Bam!
It's
Everybody's
a
dead.
3 second-
Hashtag unicorn.
Is that even enough time for all of us to inhale the gas? I don't think it is. There's going to be at least one of us left, and that one is going to be angry.
He just said he would turn into a fart.
I basically did. I'm gonna turn into a giant fart, but a noxious,
But I don't think it's
lethal
gonna
fart, lethal and deadly.
Yep.
Hashtag unicorn. I think I came up with that way too late. People, wait to the end of the explanations to vote, because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
always goodness
Yeah.
at the end. And don't
It is
forget,
always trouble.
you can change
can
your
change
vote
your
by
mind.
voting again. Yes.
Change your vote.
Oh
Wow.
boy, yeah. You did
Thank
a
you,
better
Internet.
job. I think
I
my
enjoyed
brain
the
is
fart
tired.
aspect.
I enjoyed that.
Won me.
That was
won
good.
me.
I enjoyed that.
Well done.
So
Card
Let's
This is one of those games that's fun whether you win or lose.
Champion.
it is. So it's 350. I think now is a good time to call it.
All right.
Man, Ashley, you are today's Super Fight champion. Congratulations.
I'm so happy.
Simply because you won the last game.
Great job.
But we're all winners here.
Great meeting you, Teacloc, and nice
Pleasure,
to
pleasure.
try it again.
Nice
Yeah.
playing
Yeah,
with you.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So you're coming out in on the 21st, next Thursday. Is it?
Yes.
What is it going to cost?
$10.
$10.
$10 is its normal price. It's gonna be on sale. I don't know how much I can say. So
But
it's gonna be on
$10
sale.
is very
You'll save
reasonable.
some money either way.
Just saying that is already enough.
Right.
Yeah.
$10 is very reasonable, and this is a chance for any of our viewers to literally get not just their voice but their face on stream. That's a
Yep.
big deal. That's a big
Yep.
deal for $10. I think it's a steal.
Yeah, and if any of you viewers out there, if you think you could have argued any of these better, then show up in our chats respectively. You know,
Mhm.
let's play. Let's see if that's a true statement.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This game makes you think laterally in ways I'm usually very linear, very logical. This is a lot of fun.
This game throws all that out.
Pretty much does.
I'm similar, and I've been playing this game somewhat regularly for a year now. So,
In the spaghetti.
It does
asked
change
the
how you
question.
approach things.
Right.
A question?
The question was, does each player need a copy or just one person to host the other three?
So we do need each person to have a copy to play in the game. However, if you just want to vote, you can vote as you've all been doing on chat. That's the thing that you can do. And actually, our game features a very light progression system where you earn XP, which unlocks cards and more stuff for you. You're earning that as you play the game on Twitch chat. So as you vote, we log all of that information, and then
Thanks,
if you do
Skeletal.
decide this is a game for you, you load up SUPERFIGHT, and we ask you, hey, do you want to link your Twitch account? If you do, we will then access our database and say, oh, look, it looks like you voted on like 20 or 30 rounds over the course of the tests and all the broadcasts, and a lot of people will level up to 2 or 3, like just because of that, which means more more cards unlocked from the get-go. So
yeah, if you guys have ever wanted to stream, this is the game to do it. It takes care of your problem of needing an overlay. It takes care of all of like the lobby and finding people to play with, because when you first start streaming, it's just your friends in chat
who do I
anyway.
play with?
So now, now it's just just a great way for you to spend a nice evening with your friends, having these great conversations, and people will also enjoy watching it. So I highly suggest, if you've never streamed before, this should be the first game you've ever streamed, and you should download OBS right now and get it set up.
Yes.
Yeah, I concur with everything you said, and it's great that it's so interactive and that everybody's involved. Nobody's sitting on the sidelines, and that's what I love about the game.
We're excited to get it out there, and we can't wait to see how all of you guys play the game. We got some fun little features that will make streaming the game easy and getting people into your game easy. More to come on that, because actually I don't know how much I can say. But there's a lot of stuff. Everything you saw here hopefully shows off how easy it is to play this game and how easy it is to get people involved. Again, we're out next Thursday on the 21st. I know it's a strange day to release a game, but it's Comic-Con. So we're going to be at Comic-Con. Day one of Comic-Con, you'll probably be bombarded with SUPERFIGHT stuff, like hearing about it, because us and our partners at Skybound, who publish the physical game, will be hitting Comic-Con super hard. So we'll be on Steam. Just search SUPERFIGHT. If you want to find us, that's all you have to do. I can link it right now. And I actually also linked a survey in chat. For those of you who joined us today, it takes only a couple minutes to let us know what you thought about the game. And although we're launching in a week, this game is going to have continued support post-launch, which means Ashley has seen it. I'm already designing other things for the game, which means as a designer, I want to hear from you. Yeah, she can confirm that.
Amor is already coming up with wonderful new post-launch
We're
things.
trying new fun things.
Right.
I want to hear your experience today. I'll forward the link to Teacloc and Trightmare for any, like, if they want to hand that out to their
please.
viewers. Also, you guys have your own survey too. So I think that's really it. Gosh, we're doing this stream every Wednesday. Streams are going to continue. I will not be on stream on Wednesday because I will be traveling to Comic-Con, but I believe I have Liz in my place to get the stream going. So if you loved what you saw, hit follow. You can follow us at SUPERFIGHT Live as well on Twitter. That's how you can hear more about us. And I want to just give a shout out to our guests, Trightmare and Teacloc. How can we find you guys?
Great to have you guys.
Feels good being here. Sure, I'll go first. My name is Trightmare. I'm a variety streamer who cares about my community more than anything else on this planet, and that could be you. You could get my unrequited love easily by tuning in. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get. But you do have to tune in to twitch.tv/Trightmare, which is right here.
Yes.
And I'll be going live right after this. I'm gonna get a snack, drink some water. I'll be
hang
going
out
live
with Trightmare after this.
Yeah, and we'll have
Nice.
some fun. But you can also find me on all social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Trightmare. Thank you.
Well done. And did you practice that? That's really.
He does it often.
That's tight. It's tight.
He does it often.
Thank you.
Just more. Liz knows the deal about the red deck, right? We're gonna red deck next week.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, we got permission, so
That's great. I'm excited.
Permission,
Gonna get
forgiveness later. They're all
trust Liz
acceptable.
to handle the red deck.
yeah.
Okay, guys, my name is Teacloc, spelled just like it is there on the screen. I stream here on Twitch most nights of the week. My schedule is posted, so please check it out in the channel. Just like Trightmare, on all the social medias and everything else at Teacloc, so you can find me super easy. I'll be playing Streamline at 8 p.m. tonight, so just a short break for a few hours, and then we're going to be playing, and that's going to be a very interactive game. Different sort of interaction than this one here, as Wednesdays we feature developers like this, and we also play like Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, all those other games. So variety streamer, please come check out the channel and have some fun with us.
Yeah, Streamline is going to be a different kind of interaction because Teacloc's going to destroy you, essentially.
No, it's very cool. It's very cool. So check it out. So we got Trightmare right after, and then Teacloc at 8 Eastern.
Yeah, that's about 1 hour from now. 1 hour and 5 minutes from now.
So stuff to watch, and then we're back live 2 p.m. Wednesday Pacific time.
And is that the last of the series? The series of this is leading up to launch?
Actually, this series is going to continue. It may take on different forms based on what's going on with the game. I'll be in meetings figuring out what that means, but the stream itself is going to continue Wednesdays. I don't know what format it will take. It might be only an hour. It might stay at 2 hours. We might split it up across multiple days. We'll figure it out. But we're not going to go away. SUPERFIGHT's always going to do that. We're also going to work with you guys as our stream partners to figure out what kind of other content we can come up with, whether it's you do a channel takeover for like an afternoon, or we run some tournaments or things like that. There's more to come. I can't say too much more than that, but there is content. There's a lot of content coming.
Good things coming.
That's the great thing of
Tournament sounds like a lot of fun.
SUPERFIGHT, right? Super easy game that lets you guys make some really rad stuff to watch. So I think that's everything. If you have any questions, I'll hang out in chat for a while. I'll probably put on a playlist in a couple minutes so you can watch. We actually archive each of these sessions and put it up on our playlist, so you can watch everything from like our alpha on, which is crazy. The game, you can watch the game evolve over several sessions. My name's Amor.
Thanks, Stormquiver.
That's Trightmare. That's Teacloc. That's Ashley. I want to thank you all. You're all the best. And we'll see you next week. Liz will be here with Super Fight, 2 p.m. Pacific on Wednesday, and then you're going to probably see some cool launch events on Thursday, which we'll announce shortly. Have a good afternoon. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Wow. That was a lot of fun, guys. I mean, I got a little tired there towards the end. I'm going to just recharge for a little bit, but man, it's super fun. Stormquiver, thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. The channel is growing quickly. I've only been streaming for about 3-4 months. Man, that guy is polished. I definitely need to practice a little bit. But I'll tell you, this game is so much fun. Can you imagine, like, Attack of the Afro, DZ, and a few others? Hey, Rochelle. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say, Rochelle. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, this is just so much fun. I'm definitely going to stay involved. But, you know, Rochelle, maybe this is something that maybe you could join us. You know, maybe we'll see if we can get you looped in, and Ghost and a few other of our friends. But it's, you know, not just the streamers, but also getting the viewers involved after next Thursday. We might have to have a special launch event. So I'm going to think about that. I may just write a little something for it. It's just so much fun to play this game. It really is amazing. Oh, that's great. I look forward to it, Rochelle. All right, guys, so you heard what I was saying a few moments ago. We are going to be streaming in about 1 hour's time from now. It'll be streamlined. I am going to break the stream, and we're going to restart. You'll see the tweet when we're ready to go. If you're planning on playing, please do show up a few minutes early if you can, and get yourself over to streammote.tv, streammote.tv/Teacloc. You guys know the command. I'll put it there in the chat for you. So please do get here a little bit early, and also jump into the Discord server so we can get rocking and rolling. And feel free to bring a friend along. I've got, I think, about a dozen keys left. So if we want to bring some other people in, I will have free Steam keys available for those who want to play on PC with us at 8 p.m. Eastern, approximately 1 hour from now. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to spend a few hours chasing you guys down. Got a few things in store. Maybe we'll put a shirt up for grabs. We might do that. And don't forget, we're also collecting points right now for our next Loot Crate giveaway. Exclamation point points in the chat if you'd like to see how many points you have and how long you've been watching the stream. Alright, guys, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. We will see you all in about an hour. Thank you. Bye-bye.